Yo, it's VV time. Let's mint that vibe. Since 2018, we've been on this ride. David Hugh, Dan Crow, Ben Rose in the mix. Building the future with collector tricks. It started with a drop, Todd McFarlane's night. Batman shining like a beacon of light. Partner statue, Walter Mickey on stage. Golden moments locked in a digital page. Rest in peace, Kozak, your art lives on. Ron English still painting where the legends belong. Through the highs and lows, we weather the test. VVFA, we're here to invest. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. Amazing fantasy, Spidey's web takes flight. Marvel heroes dropping day and night. Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk's raw might. Every collectible a fan's delight. AR magic, we're ahead of the game. Global collectors all repping the name. From the vision to the mission, we're breaking ground. VV's where the treasure of the future's found. Now imagine a world where the rare comes alive. With VV in your hand, it's a digital vibe. David, Dan, Ben, yeah, they're running the show. Innovate the space, keep watching it grow. VV fam, we climb, we shine, no fear. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. From comics to legends, the world's combined. VV's the platform ahead of its time. From 18 to now, it's a legendary plan. VV's the spark that ignites the brand. The past, the present, with futures in sight. VV forever, keep the dream alive.
Good morning, VV Drop Live here. It's Saturday, and yes, Emoji's still coming. He's got to set up his gear and everything, so he's going to be a little late. Not a problem. We're going to get started here. We, of course, have Ron English's drop here. More of this Mogul game propaganda. So it's interesting. I don't know. We'll go over it here in a second, but we're going to get the greenhouse. We're going to get the hotels and some other pieces. Not sure how this game's going to come together, but hopefully we can actually play this at some point. Maybe they'll be dropping something. Let's go see who is in chat, and then we're going to go from there. John Miller, good to see you. Yes, we've got a giveaway. It's a VV giveaway. We'll be spinning the wheel, StreamYard, whatever, probably around 9:55, I think, something like that. So you got to be here for it, but yeah, we'll be getting on then to do a giveaway. So thank you for dropping by. Christopher, good to see you. Good morning, everyone. I'm loving this drop. Going for one. When you say one, you're going for one, or you're going to go for all of the pieces where you pay $5? Because last time it was like $30 and then you got all the other pieces. Let me know what is up. Duck and Cover, good to see you, man. I got to stream with him and Bob Sales the other day, and so that was nice. To get to see those two. Haven't seen Bob in a while, and it was good to kind of see Duck and Cover's space in the Viveverse, see how it's coming along. Still haven't sold my 1922 Tough Market. Yeah, the X-Men number 2. If you need a 1922, he's got it. You might be able to work out a deal, and yes, we will be doing that soon. Let's see. Oh, for all the colors, yeah. So okay, so let's get in. So like I said, Emoji's going to be coming here. I've got some interesting stories. But we'll go over those soon. But let's quickly go over what we've got on Veve today, and what I like to call what's Veve got.
What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got? Time to check out the drop. What's Veve got?
All right. As you know, we got Ron English Mogul Grin board game. We've already gotten the board. We've gotten some pieces. Now we're getting more pieces. So we're going to get obviously the greenhouse there. This has 2025 pieces. Now, I did not do minty fresh numbers because actually I forgot. But 1959, 59, that's what you want. 1959, 2025. It's pretty simple. And of course, that last mint 2025 and 21. We've got the red house, or as I like to call it, the hotel, 2025. These are only 5 gems each. Not really a big chaser, I guess. You get the ultra rare. This has 666. First edition 21, and the totem pole church has 666. And then there's going to be this craft here. Where you're going to need the black tie Mogul Grin. The last time I checked, it was $30 for that. And then you'll need that. Store and market purchase are eligible to get that. So it will be burned though during the crafting process. So you are going to get this if you have that. So that's up to you if you're going to do it. I bought one and sold it, so I'm not going to be going for it. But it's a pretty cool drop. And just in case, let's see, I've got this right here. You know, Ron English is more than just the stuff that he does on Veve. He does a lot of stuff. Basically a big street artist, 80s, 90s, really more in the 90s. So you can see here he's done a lot of stuff. There's Ron English there. A really nice guy. I don't know if O'Malley has him this morning. Sometimes he's gone on O'Malley's spaces. But yeah, he's done this. He's done, album covers and stuff. So really cool stuff that he's done. And you can go to his website and see all the different stuff that he has. But, he's done obviously the comics on here. He's done lots of cool stuff. You've probably seen some of it and didn't even know that he did it, but very colorful, really nice stuff. So that's what Veve's got. We've got Ron English today. And yeah. All right, let's go back to chat and see what is going on. I don't think we have too much going on here. Ron English was on The Simpsons. Enough said. There you go. Exactly. Enough said. And he did, Kryptoni was on here and he was talking about it. He did something with Chris Brown. He does stuff with lots of artists, lots of musicians. So very cool. English got lucky when he died. So either way, it's only 5 gems. I haven't decided if I'm going to go for it. If we look at the poll, please vote. Are you going for Ron English drop today? 56% say yes. So it's not very much. This might be a good day to feed the beast. In fact, other than a free craft, this might be the cheapest item we've ever had on the app. I don't know. Have we had another $5 item? I don't remember. But if you want these pieces, I don't know how cheap they're going to be. I don't know how many are going to sell, but I don't know how many people are going to buy them and then sell them in the market. But, you might be going for a mint number. So, there might be people who say, I'm going to buy, 50 of these and just hope that something big happens. But there's no real big chaser. I think that would have been nice. But I normally like to support Ron English. Yeah, there you go. Tucson, what's going on? He says dollar item. Oh, invisible storm stat. That was the greatest drop ever. Yeah, I didn't realize that was it. Oh, look at that. Tucson's a player. Maybe you should be at the country club. The Red Avengers was 5, but you had to have the other to craft. Okay, all right. So we've had some $5 items, just not too many. Already spilled on myself. Awesome. Fuck my life. All right. Yeah, the tower. All right, cool. So again, I don't know if I'm going to go for this. I've spent too much money. I'm really excited about what we've got coming up in May. And of course, we've got the black pink drop. So, and Emojii, like I said, he's going to be showing up here. He's got to get his stuff set up. So why don't we take a quick look at Casey BMW's calendar just to see what's coming up in the week, and then we'll go from there.
Yo, it's Kid from the film, what it do? Dropping them updates, keeping it true. Every VV drop, he stay in the know. But I'm tight cause he snipes like a straight up pro. Man's got the calendar, sharp as a tack. You blink, he's already got the mid on stack. I'm out here struggling, he's out here hustling. Snipes so clean, got the whole squad rumbling. The BMW, we'll see what you about to leave some for the rest. Don't clear us all out. Weekly grind, get a VV plug. But stop snatching all the heat, bro. Show some love.
All right, so coming up, we've got an easy weekend. This is not a crazy week. 3 drops. I like that. Maybe it'd be nice to go down to 2 a couple weeks before Star Wars, but it's not my company. We've got this Doctor Strange, if we'll get bigger there. Doctor Strange comic on Tuesday, which I'll be covering. Of course, I'll be doing VVverse Live, but that is not a drop. I'm sure we're going to have a comic Thursday. And then we have the big black pink drop on Saturday and Sunday. Let me know your thoughts on that. It could do well. I did my little short to try to go viral. It did not go viral. And it's not growing enough that it will. But I'll keep trying. I might have to add some Happy Tree Friends stuff to make it work. But, I don't know how many people in here are going to be going for it. It's $14.99, right? Isn't that the price on this? Yeah, $14.99. There's still a lot of them. And there's like 4 of each of these. You've got the special diamond edition. I really like these. And with these, if you get all 4 of them, whether you buy them in the marketplace or you get them in the store, you're going to get the heart, the diamond heart, the diamond Veve heart. But to get the special mystery drop, which we don't know what it is, you got to get all the other ones besides the diamond ones, and you're going to get a mystery airdrop. That's going to be a little hard, considering that there's, what is it? There's 12 that you have to go for. So how many pulls do you have to do? But these are, I think, really, they're nice looking. I don't know how well they're going to do. Let's see how the marketing comes and goes over the next week. I'll be trying. I know a lot of people are going to be trying with this, but you know, they do look nice and they're different than the first ones that we got. They're not FAs, but I think these might have a few more buyers maybe later on if Blackpink fans catch on to Veve. I'm going to certainly try to market, so we'll have to see what happens. By the way, I finally got my affiliate thing here with the stupid bot tricks. If you are a new user, which you probably aren't, you can get 10 free gems using my affiliate code. Helps support the channel, but it helps grow the channel. I'm sorry, helps grow Veve, which is what I care more about. Let's see. Duck and Cover saying having to complete all sets from store for airdrop is mental. It's something, and I'd call it impossible. Like, unless you're willing to spend, like I said, you got to get, there's 12, right? And we know our odds on these things. Now, the odds don't change that much, but it's not, I don't know. This is going to be a hard one. Holy cow. Look who is here. Mr. V. I was just thinking about you. How's it going, man? You should be checking out, you know, he works with Will Goes Meta. They do their interviews, really get really big interviews in the past and still. So definitely be checking out Mr. V. Got to get you on here, Mr. V. It's been a long time. What do you think about this drop? And if you haven't voted yet, please go up in the corner. And Emojii is still coming. He's still coming. He just said he's going to be a little late. But I got an interesting story. So right now, so far in the Ron English drop today, we got 35% going for it, 65% or not. So go ahead and vote in that. But let me know in chat what you think about this Blackpink drop. We'll get back to Ron English now, and we'll go from there. Like I said, there's not really, these have 666, and then these have 2,000 on the houses. I'm assuming we're going to need these maybe for something. I'll probably pick them up in the marketplace. I may not go for this drop. I gotta preserve gems. They're hard to get, right, Mr. V? These days in the market, it's pretty hard. All good. Just been touching grass. Yeah, touching grass is good. I too got an interesting story last night. Hey Jay, what's going on? So I was sitting with the Cobra and my son, and we're watching TV, and I hear it sounded like knocking, and I'm like, well, what's that? Can you lower the volume on the TV? And we hear it again. It's faint. Then all of a sudden, there was a massive noise, and it was, I can't explain it. It shook everything. So I said, it was storming out. So I said, everyone get down the stairs. Maybe it's a tornado. And I go look, and a freaking 35-foot tree fell on my townhome. It was awesome. Luckily, it hit the front corner. It took out a gutter. I don't know how much roof damage there is. There's definitely shingles there, but it's like the side of my place. And that thing, I've been waiting to crash into the side of the building forever. Like, I'm like, when is this going to happen? Well, it happened last night. Luckily, it did not hit in the center. I don't know if I'd be here if it had. This thing is massive. So anyways, that was my fun last night. You never know when it's your time. It could have been last night. Thank God it was not. Duck and Cover saying, I think Blackpink should be 10 and the girls should get affiliate codes to share. Yeah, but they're not going to do that. Well, I mean, they're not going to do that because, I don't know the ramifications. A lot of their people did not like NFTs or digital collectibles. So there might be some issues that they may not want to get that involved with it. But it would be nice. Hey, go for a drop and you get $10 towards it. It's only 5 gems, and maybe you get, because if you get one of those diamond ones, I think they'll have good value. There's only 160. So yeah, but I agree. I think $10 would have been a better price, but it's a massive group. Even though they had broken up, it's still a massive group. And they've got to get, so there's a certain amount of money they want to get from this. So hopefully it does well. I really hope it does well. Like I said, we're just waiting for Emojii to get here, just making sure he's okay. Yeah, he hasn't gotten back to me. He's just setting up his stuff. I don't know, he might sing for us. We'll have to see what happens with that. But again, if you haven't voted yet, please vote. Still at 35% going for this, and hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Just real quick, like, what does everyone think about the affiliate program? I know it looks like they've onboarded more people. I saw Azza on there. There's a lot of people that have it. Jan Collects, who I interviewed on Wednesday, he's got one. Bob Sales, I believe, has one. So a lot of people are getting it. Let me know your thoughts. You think it's helping? Recently, I'm only getting like a couple clicks a day. So obviously my shorts aren't getting a lot of clicks. I don't know all the reasoning for that. But we'll see. Over the next few days, I'm going to try different stuff to try to market it. And plus, if I see people, I'll let them know about it. But let me know your thoughts. Let's see. How does Veve feel about O'Malley making jokes about will they be? I don't know what he said. I really don't. I'm not going to get involved in stuff I don't know. I like O'Malley, so we'll have to see. Let's see. They've broken all the musicians, so cute. All you crypto people are soulless. Why should he be any different? Oh my Lord. Come on, Tucson. Tucson's very entertaining to all of us. He definitely is. Don't forget, we do have a giveaway coming. Probably do it in about 12 minutes. Hopefully we'll get Emojii on. I did do a BE's Horrible Comics and Collectibles, but it's just not fun. I'm not even going to show it today. It's just no good. I'm not going to do it. But I definitely want to talk about like what everyone's feeling right now, how they feel about, Star Wars month coming up, all the big talk about big stuff, even David saying stuff. What are your thoughts? I've been asking this every show. What do you think we're getting? Some people saying Death Star, some say Chewbacca, Millennium Falcon. What do you think we're going to be getting? I mean, I know there's something in addition to that isn't an item, but just in general about how it's going to go about next month, which I think will be huge. So we're going to have to see what's going on. Jay saying, I'm sure they'll turn heads to it. Yeah, I have no clue what he said. Did he just say it today? I guess maybe. I don't know. Is anyone, by the way, going to be crafting this today? Did anyone pick up the Mogul Grin? I'll just show you which one you have to get. In case you don't know. I'm kind of curious what the price is right now in order to get this. It's free, and a lot of people may have already had it. I think this thing wasn't sitting very high. I think it was at like $17 and then it shot up from there. It's about the same price. So this is what you have to buy if you want it. Let's go check out these listings. So $30 to get that. Obviously, it's going to get burned, so you don't care about the mint numbers. Looks like some people sold that I knew that were on here. So yeah, a lot of people picked them up like at 17 and sold them for around 30 or 28 or something like that. So there's a little bit of profit. Just curious if anyone's going for that. Again, this is what it is. But it's going to get burned. I don't know how many there were originally, 1444. So there's, what are there, 600 of these? Yeah, 666. I don't know. It's not going to really, I guess it will thin the herd out on that collectible. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. Let's see. Paul saying it's be 30 new accounts since affiliate launch, 2 a day, give or take. I mean, look, it's not bad. It's not great. But, and of course we lose people, right? Like I heard somebody say, well, we lost people, so the affiliates isn't working. No, you would have lost those people anyways. Obviously we want more. And I still think their biggest, if they want the biggest bite out of the apple, having the affiliates like me is great, but having everyone in chat, the ability to show a QR code to a friend or whatever and get 5 or 10 gems instead of like money, 5 or 10 gems, they get their gems. Everyone's a winner. There's more people who know a few, 2, 3, 4 people that they could get in, especially since it's free. It's not that hard of a sell since you get free gems. You don't have to put a freaking credit card down. I hate that shit. They did not do it. Veve really did this right. And I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to do it right. But the fact that they understood giving away the free stuff is important. And they did. And I just saw, I think it was Pinnacle. Remind me if I'm wrong. Pinnacle Pin. They just did something, and they're having the regular users do it, You sign up somebody, if they buy something, I think if they buy a certain set, they get 25 points or $25 to spend on the app, and so does the person who refers them. So looks like people are starting to go down that route. They're saying, I guess it's all fun and games when it's not in your backyard. Exactly. Don, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What's your plan for today? Are you going for this? I don't know. And the two sons saying isn't bad. LOL. Well, it could be 0. It could be 0. So I don't know. What's up, chilling and vibing? Did you get your affiliate, Larry? Larry's a good guy. You should be checking him out. Check out his Spotify. You can go on and see his X account. He also has some very good swag that you can get. Chilling and vibing. He gets lots of big stars, movie stars, athletes, everything that he interviews. So you definitely want to check him out. He's a good guy, good dude, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing more of him also. Anthony, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's that in your hand there? I'm blind. I can't see. My honest opinion to you is lay back on the QR codes and add them in your content. Nobody wants to see the donate in their face. Oh, they're donate though. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, you could add. I mean, I've been adding it into the comment, or sorry, into my content. Yeah, look, you don't have to donate. People can leave or whatever. My opinion to that is, as a content creator, we work hard. And look, not everyone's going to support. And we understand that. It's all right if you don't want to, but we're going to try, because we do this, mostly for free, and it's entertaining, and that has a cost to it. Not only just time, but actually real cost. Luckily, I'm able to cover my costs, but that's basically it. But I appreciate your opinion. What is up, the biggest bro? Good to see you. We are waiting for Emojii. I hope he's okay. He's supposed to be on. I know he's going to be coming on, and he's setting up his equipment. I haven't heard nothing bad. He hasn't sent me anything. So we're just going to continue to wait and talk to everyone. But it's good to see the biggest bro. What's going on with you? Are you doing this? He's probably like, I will pick these up in the store for $1. I might do that. Because we're going to need these. By the way, are we going to get dice? I mean, seriously, just Ron, English, if you're listening, drop us dice that work. Drop us like a little square thing, and they're in there and they spin randomly. Holy cow. Think of all the games we could do. Right, the biggest bro? I want to know your thoughts. Mahalo, Joe. Good to see you. I'm here for the Emoji Show, and we all we get is B. I'm sorry. He's going to be here. I promise you. Emoji is coming. He told me he's coming. He just has to set up. I think maybe he wants to set up so he can do singing. Like last time, he just switch it up. Who knows what's going on? But he will be on here. I promise you, he's coming on. He just said he might be a little late. So thanks for your honesty, Anthony Cooper. Paul saying, I wouldn't bring anyone new on board till prices start running. No way am I actively getting people I know to drop just to lose money. 10 gems ain't worth the issues it could raise. I mean, look, I disagree. And I might even do a video about this. I talked about it before. Stop thinking about the money part of this, because I know most of us are here to make money. There's a lot of people are hybrids, but again, for 10 gems, you can go into the market. You might have some kids. You go into the market, you buy 2, 3, 4 collectibles. You go into the Veveverse and you hang out and you build something with your kids for the day. Now, yes, it's in front of the computer. It's not touching grass, but sometimes it's raining or whatever. If you get an hour or two out of that $10, it certainly was worth $10. Now imagine getting $10 for free to do that. It's worth the experimentation, and you get enough people trying it. Some of those will invest more and maybe not even care about the cost. They like the AR, they like the interaction. A small price to pay for some entertainment. You can't really do much for $10 these days. So if you get a couple hours out of something, that's how I would look at it. It's an easy sell because it's free. But I get your point. Especially someone like you, Paul, who might have people who are looking for a way to make money. This may not be the place. Don saying, going for a few today, the price seems okay. Yeah, five gems. Now, this right here with the burn, I don't know how many people are going to do it, but people who held on to it from the original drop or maybe picked it up for cheap, it might be worth going for the burn. But look, you're going to need these. If we have some type of gamification, I think it'll be important. Let's see. These people here would sell their souls in order to double up and exit. Who would sell their souls? Me? I wouldn't. I mean, I'm committed. I commend Paulo received a Veve Go logo and still roast Veve. Yeah, but he was due that. But yes, I understand your point too. And then Cooper must be new here. No, I've seen him before. I've seen him. What's up, Masteroni? How are you doing? He's already onto his new project. If anyone's looking for somebody to do help in the Veve verse, I mean, he'll help you if there's a few little details, you have some questions or whatever. But if you need somebody to come in and build something, he can do it. So he's certainly one to talk to if you want to do that, and he'll work out a deal, and he takes Omi. So if you want to pay in Omi, he could do that for you. So good to see Masteroni. Hope you are doing well, bro. Not every post, Mr. J. All right, there you go. Wapmus, how are you doing? He's struggling out there. Good luck, everyone. Go for it. He's up north, struggling with that crazy weather, chainsaws and everything, trying to keep power on and internet on up there in Michigan. Good to see you. We got Veve Magic. Emoji's going to be coming on. I know everyone's showing up, waiting. I'm just making sure. I've not gotten anything from him. So I'm assuming he's still okay. He's going to make it on. He just said he was going to be a little late. I didn't know it was going to be quite this late, but that's okay. I told him not to rush. I don't want him to get in trouble, but good to see you, Veve Magic. Hang out, everyone. We'll be doing the giveaway soon, and then he'll come on, and then we'll talk to him, and then this will be definitely more fun of a show. But good to see you, Veve Magic, and everyone obviously already knows her, should be checking out all her content out there. And she also does a crypto show for kind of new users with Dave, and you should definitely be checking that out on Mondays. I believe you haven't changed the times. I think it's Monday. So good to see you. Dice will be last. Yes, random dice. If we can get the dice, I think that would be the gamification. We were talking about this the other day. Dice would be nice. Even an 8-ball, anything that gives us the ability to create or play a game. That's kind of what we're looking for. So I'm hoping we're going to get something like that. We'll probably have to wait. Can't decide on this one. Let's see. I do want to, of course, it's just people's faces straight out for new people. You've shown that you have the ability to make stretches that can incorporate the QR code. Make stretches. I don't know what. Sketches. You've shown that you have the ability to make sketches, I think, that can incorporate the QR code. Yeah, or videos. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I think we're looking at all sorts of ways. Like on here with Botrix going off, I'm going to do that. If it gets annoying, people can leave. Let's see, Paul, until you give a friend a link, they use their free gems for a drop and hit SR. They could. That's the thing. They very could. Let's see. My bad if you're taking it wrong way. Just saying you have the ability to mix it up. Yes, and I do. And I do. So I do it here. I've done shorts. I've done long videos. I'm going to do a video on just on Veve again, talking about it. So we'll see what's up. Wapmus, the struggle is real up here. National Guard just showed up with 600 electrical workers in my tiny town. 3 more weeks without power. That's crazy, man. Stay safe and warm because it's definitely cold up there, up in Michigan. OBL, good to see you. What is going on? It's good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. I know we're waiting for Emoji. I don't see him in my chat yet. I'm gonna invite him with the link again. He does have it. Just got him. He's setting up now. So we just got it. But while you're here, this is perfect time. If you're just coming in, he's setting up, all right, because he has to get to where he has to go off site. So why don't we do a giveaway? Who wants to do a giveaway? As people leave, don't leave. You got to be here for the giveaway. Emoji will be back on probably in like 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Let me pull this up here. This is going to be it. I'll put the hashtag in chat. Let's go, everyone. Let me play my little bit. If you've won in the last 30 days, you cannot win. Please be honest. Otherwise, you can win. There's no purchase necessary. This is not affiliated with YouTube. If you want to know the rules, look in the description of this YouTube video. All right, let's get this going.
It's time to join the Veve Digital Collectible giveaway. If you haven't won in the last 30 days, this is your chance to grab something amazing. Don't miss out. Good luck.
Will I sing a song? I will not sing. I do not sing. And I do not dance, although I used to dance, which I don't know why. Yes, definitely. Back to the Stone Age in Michigan. Absolutely. All right. Well, anyways, if you don't have, yeah, he's definitely has Starlink. That helps. Jason Pena, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing okay. Let me know what you're doing if you're going for this. But We've got 3 whole people joining. Hashtag Ron English. You got to be here though when I pull the trigger. Hashtag Ron English. Come on, let's do it. Yeah, absolutely, Anthony. I don't take anything that you said as bad. I like people talking about what they feel, and I think it's important. Mahalo Joe, what is that? That's not hashtag Ron English. You got to do it. We need more entries. I want to give something away to as many people as possible. Would love to join you for a drop show sometime, dude. If you have me, absolutely. That sounds like a great idea. Let's DM and we'll set something up. Whether during the week or the weekend, we'll figure out something. We'll find a place for you. Because this is the other thing I want to, and I was even thinking like Mahalo Joe, if he can come on too. I want to help everyone. Not that I'm like that big, but anyone I can help out there and to get, everyone's content out there just to hang out with you would be fun. So absolutely. Let's set something up and we'll get that going soon. That would be cool. Keep going with the hashtag Ron English. BE may be doing some background. No, that's why I take my picture off, because I don't want you seeing me like when he's singing, dancing, because that looks absolutely ridiculous. Nobody wants to see that. Michigan will be a nightmare. Oh my Lord. Let's not get into that. There you go. I'm out. You're out. Yeah, you're that's right. But that's good that you're out. You won. And you're going to win again. Once you win on this stupid wheel, I think I found another wheel through the Botrix. I'm going to have to pay more money every month, but I might do that. Veve Magic doing it. Kryptoni doing it. What's up, Kryptoni? When are you going to team up with Ron English like Chris Brown? Maybe you make a song. Could you write a song for Ron English? Maybe you could play it in his band. I don't know. I can't get some of those songs out of my head. By the way, which is your favorite out of all of these? I kind of like this. I kind of like the Totem Pole Church. I know VV Jesus would be very proud of this thing. He's probably a little jealous. Oh, your fingers. Just woke up. He was writing a Grammy song last night. You got to get your sleep. Yeah, keep it coming, everyone. Hashtag Ron English. Yes, there you go. Rob Cooks, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Got Mr. V in here. Mahalo. Zapping people like I do. Keep it coming, everyone. Ron English, hashtag Ron English. Let's see where we're at. Drop's about to go live. I don't think, look, if you didn't join the wait list, you're going to have to wait. But I don't think there's going to be any issue getting this today. I could be wrong. We only have 14 people. Man, these are hard days. I'm also streaming against a few other people. But once Emoji comes on, everything will change, because the people will be like, well, look, there's a cartoon guy in there. That looks way more interesting than that weird guy. So let's see. Keep it coming. There's Bacardi in here. Good to see you. AI has put songwriters out of business. I don't know. We can talk to Emoji about that. I don't know if they have. I mean, you could say the same thing. They could write scripts and all of this. And maybe they'll get really good in the future. They're pretty good now. But I think having something personal, a personal story, is much better than AI BS. I don't know how to control the power. Hey, chat fam. Good to see OBL. We're going to get her on the show too. Emoji taking for. Oh, wait. He's here. Now, Emoji, I hope he can hear this. So while we're waiting for the drop, I wrote him a song. I wrote a song myself. I not completely, partially by me. So hold on. I'm going to bring him up real quick, and then I'm going to play the song. I want to make sure he can hear it. What's going on, Emoji? Can you hear me?
Yo, I got you. What's good? How's it going?
It's going great. Now, I want to we're doing the contest. So I don't know if you can put in hashtag Ron English, but if you can't, go ahead. We only have 14 people.
Okay.
But I have an interest on, so I'm just going to leave you on the screen. All right. I assumed you wanted to check your mic. It sounds good.
Yeah. I'm setting up now, but I'm on the phone right now just to hop in.
Perfect. So you can hop in. All right. So let me play you. This is the Emoji theme song. Are you ready for this? Can you see?
Snap.
Can you see the video or no?
I can see. I can't join the chat, but it's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
You're good. All right. So this is how it's going to bring him in. But I figured you want to check his mic. All right. Here we go. Don't laugh at me. You ready? Everyone ready in chat? Here we go. Let's do it.
Yo,
extreme, it's a scene, no facade. Emoji spit truth, but he humble with God. From Carnegie stages to digital frames, he bent every lane but remained in the flames. Tri-city born, but his name worldwide. Vocal with the pain and the peace he provide. Go cool with the grind, but the heart like Gohan. Power in the calm for the mic get blown on. He break through limits, ultra instinct thoughts. Sing hooks like beams that the villains get caught. Spirit bomb, soul crowd lending him strength. Every note got a meaning, every bar got length. For DBZ mind with the real life fight. Family man swag with a super saiyan light. Comic shop heat, but the vision go deep. Emoji drop gems while the rest just sleep. Vegeta in the pride, but he calm like Whis. Always got a plan, never fold in the least. He switch up forms, now he rap, now he sing. Like a fusion dance king with that inner ring bling. Twitch screen glow like the aura he bring. In the chat show love when he do his thing. Every line sharp like a beam from Cell. But the wisdom run deep like he trained with Corin's well. He ain't just flash, it's substance and roots. From a fan first crown to the lyrical boots. You never know the vibe, could be joy, could be strife. But he larger than life and he lived that life. DBZ mind with the real life fight. Family man swag with the super saiyan light. Comic shop heat, let the vision go deep. Emoji drop gems while the rest just sleep.
Yo.
Yay!
I mess with it. I mess with it. Nice, nice, nice. Okay,
You know,
okay.
Yeah, I try. You know what the hardest part was getting, because those aren't obviously the real characters. I had to make them through AI, trick AI, because you know you can't use copyrighted stuff. But yeah, I hope you I hope you liked it.
I rock with it. I rock with it. OBL in the chat. She asked, "You wrote this, the beat too?"
Well, no, I mean, obviously I used AI. I know how to kind of like prompt it, but I would not say it's fully mine. It's
Okay.
partially AI. I'm not that good, but like, you know, the lyrics and stuff, I work with both. So I kind of put together what I want, and then it goes from there. So yeah, you know,
Bet. Yo, hold on real quick. Wes in the chat said emoji ghost. Yo, I'm here, bro. I'm here. Yo, I just can't. Yo, I was a little late. I was a little tied up. I see Magic in the chat. She said fashionably late. Yeah, you know, just you know, but I'm here now. I'm here now.
He's
I'm just
here.
setting up.
We're all good. You're
Yeah.
here. We're happy. We've got your interests on we're gonna go and do the giveaway here.
Okay.
And is everyone ready? I mean, we only have 15 people, but let's just go ahead and spin it. Who's ready? Last chance to get hashtag Ron English. And then we can talk about, is AI putting musicians out of business? Who's ready? Let's go ahead and spin this. Last chance. Oh, wow. Don landed 46 mint for the craft. Which one did you get? All right, here we go. I'm going to spin this. If you won in the last 30 days, you're not going to get this. All right. And if it picks me, I will go ahead and re-spin the wheel. Let's do this. Who's going to get it? I feel like Kryptoni, didn't you just win? No. Kryptoni put his name in. Hold on. I got to look at this. I got to see. First of all, are you here, Kryptoni? Where are I feel like he just won. That's why this wheel. Once you win, that's like it. Let's see. Where is he? Kryptoni. Yeah, did you? Okay, so you haven't won in the last 30. He won like 31 days ago. Is that right? All right, Kryptoni, congrats on that. I think we're good. I haven't. Maybe he hasn't. Hey, can you, Kryptoni, go ahead and DM MC. If you have any issues, let me know. But congrats on the win. Maybe he hasn't won in the last 30 days. Absolutely crazy.
Shout out Kryptoni.
Yeah, no.
Let's get it.
Yeah, he deserves it. Like when he got that Grammy, I think he came on here and he won that. I think that's when he won last. So he was having a really good.
You want a collectible and a Grammy?
Yeah, can you believe it?
This dude is just like good luck. I mean, I know it's talent and skill on top of that, but like he came in and won a collectible and a Grammy at the same time. That is a flex. Just saying.
It's a total flex. It's absolutely makes me a little jealous, I must say. But yeah, total flex. And he hates AI, by the way. He does not like AI music. I know people are talking about in the chat, you know, that it sucks and that's going to put people out of business. Like my stuff's not like your stuff comes from the heart. Like, look, I had an idea and it came from the heart, but I'm not a good songwriter. So then I need somebody to help me put together the words that I've chosen. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that AI may check talent. I think AI may check talent. And the reason why I say that is, for years before AI even existed, we had kind of like this approach to music where it's very formulaic, very cookie cutter, very cut and paste, and things like that. And I
Sure.
feel that with AI being able to do that with ease, it may check talent. Like for artists to push through, you may have to do some things that may be a little bit not as formulaic. You may have to do some things that may a bit more avant-garde.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And I mean, it's weird. As an artist, I can tell the difference, right? Um, but it I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it's like a double. It could be one of two things. Either it will force people to put things out that are more unique, or
Right.
everything will sound the same.
Right. 'Cause right. If you
So,
listen to
so
my track,
it's gonna be one
yeah.
or the other. Which that's debatable if it's not already a thing right now.
Yeah, I mean, I just there's a sound I like. If you listen to all the songs I make, there's a very big similarity between them all.
Hmm.
And AI, even though like I could do better, I could, have more layers to it. I know how to do that. Uh I think what you said is actually important. It's kind of gonna push people who are actually good, somebody like you, to kind of, maybe go outside the boundaries of what you've done before to kind of beat the AI, right? Like, because but then of course, then they'll teach the AI to what you did. AI will then do different stuff. I think it's going to keep everyone on their toes, but I think there's no comparison between, let's say, something you write, the feeling behind it, and something that, let's say, somebody just strictly does 100% AI or even partially AI, like I've done. There's no comparison.
Yeah.
Um,
There's the human element. There's the human element. That's what it is, right? As a writer, a lot of times you write based off experiences. There's a lot of times a story behind that, which obviously that wouldn't exist in a on a robotic element. But also too, just like the tonality, just the way that you deliver certain things, the inflections, the pain in your voice. I just going back to a little bit of music history, right? During one of the biggest things that separated, the classical era from romanticism is this technique called rubato, and
mhm.
what that means is putting feeling into the piece, right? That can be through sustaining the notes, that can be through dynamics, just adding more feeling. And that was one of the biggest things that kind of separated like Mozart from Beethoven, which really introduced that romanticism period. So and then further down you have your Liszt and Chopin's, but like
Mhm, I love
but
it.
yeah, so that same concept, right? I feel like that may be something that you you'll feel the difference. You do
Oh,
feel the
yeah.
difference, right? You do
There's
feel
no
the difference.
way. Yeah,
Yeah.
AI can't do that, and even if they do it, you'll know that it's not gonna be in the right place. It's like maybe eventually you'll be able to train it and get it closer, but yeah, that feeling is not gonna be there, and it's the same thing, like, when I go to YouTube, I like to watch documentaries. I like them to be long because I fall asleep to them, but now there's, like, a million documentaries. They're 4 hours long, and I know right away they were all AI, and as soon as I start
Mhm.
it, I know it's AI, and I move on. I'm like, I don't wanna hear I want to hear a person telling me about these stories, not a fucking AI bot. So I think you're gonna need humans in the middle. Like, but
Yeah.
it does help somebody like me for a show or whatever. That's nice. I don't have to worry about copyright and all that fun
it
stuff.
gets things done. It gets things done, and
Right.
there's a certain room for things that just need to accomplish a certain task, right?
Correct.
People hire things to make people to make jingles, or things like that, or certain things for commercial. It's not supposed to be this whole fleshed out, thought out,
Emotional, like this is
profound emotional
right.
experience. It's just like, all right, we have this, write a quick jingle, and that's what we need. So it will fill a role, but once again, that's taking out a job that already existed, right? And,
Sure.
and so it's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I hired you know, Doctor Strange did some stuff, but like he used AI too. So right, but like,
Mhm.
but I think you know, obviously jobs are going to be lost, but I think others will be made. But yeah, I guess that's the sad part about AI. And you know, Tucson was talking about it, like writers for movies and stuff like that. Now you can literally run it through AI, and a lot of that, like even you know, scripts and stuff like that, it can do it, and it can, you know, you add a little bit of the human element. It saves time, but it takes away jobs. So we got to keep that in mind when
Facts.
we're using stuff.
Facts. Yo, I'm kind of like looking for. I'm sorry. I speak out loud a lot. You may notice I do this. I'm looking for. I need to put a podium. I need to put a little like podium thing
Okay.
on a thing, and I'm looking for something to kind of prop this up against. And now I'm making makeshift stuff. So here's it. So moral of the story: if you hear a whole bunch of stuff crashing at some point in the stream, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. I'm just
It's not a tree crashing
figuring
into
this
my
out.
house.
No,
Right.
no,
It's
no, no,
just
no, no,
like
no, no. Yo, that's crazy, bro. A tree crash? Like, wait, so everyone is good though. Everyone is good.
everyone was, yeah, we were watching
Okay.
TV and lightning hit. Could have been lightning, but also the ground was so saturated. And this thing's been leaning towards my place for years. And I look at it and I'm like, could you like not hit me? And last night it said, let's do this. And luckily it did not hit the center side. It just hit the corner of the front of the place and took out a gutter and probably some of the roof. And I haven't even gone outside to look at the total damage today, but it was freaking nuts. I thought a
Oh,
tornado
that's
hit us, and yeah, but we're all okay.
yo,
And
that's
yeah,
wild though, bro. Like that's
it really
always been
is.
my like fear because like so where I lived there was always this tree that was right by my window.
Ooh,
And I was
yes.
like, yo, like what if I'm sleeping and it falls through and like a branch like gets in my eye or something like that. Like I literally had a phobia. I literally had a phobia of the tree coming through. So the fact that that happened, like I think I might move, bro. I think I might move. I think I might move.
I mean, seriously, it was
Yeah.
like I'm kind of pissed that, you know, it should have been taken care of, but yeah, like I knew it. And the tree, you know, if the trees, there's like a lake in front of me, or they call it a lake. It's really just a pond. But anyways, you know, the ground can get saturated near it. The water flows into there. And that's just what happened. This thing fell. I mean, it is massive. This thing is freaking massive. If it had hit the side, it would have taken out the two stories here. And it could, if I was sleeping, it could have taken me out. But so I get it. Like that and spiders crawling into my mouth while I'm sleeping. That's like my big fear was that tree. So now at least I don't have to worry about it. Unless there's another tree that I don't know if that's about to fall in here.
You sleep with your mouth open? Pause.
I try not to, but it happens. And I just remember when I was a kid, I woke up with a spider over my face close to my mouth. I don't know why. What did I hear that like I could hear the spider coming down on its web? Like, I don't know, but I woke up. So ever since then, yeah, that's my fear.
Got it. I'm almost have my camera set up, almost set up. Like I said, I'm just I'm making makeshift shelves right now.
I get it.
So once again, if you hear anything crashing, just ignore it. It may cut everything out, but I think we're good. Yo, theme of the day is balance, right? Balance. I'm balancing my entire equipment on yes.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Alejandro is coming. No?
Who?
For talk.
Good. Okay.
It's finished. Everything is good. Maybe 2 hours, 3 hours.
Okay. Wait.
No, use it one. Here.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I got like I have a lot of stuff happening right now. My apologies, stream.
You're fine.
Okay. Everything's good. Okay. All right. I appreciate that.
Everything. The line is wet.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
2, 3 hours.
Thank you.
The scene is finished.
Okay. I could close this. You guys are good. You don't.
Yeah, it's good. Everything.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
We have a new guest. On the show.
Oh yeah. A lot of things are happening. A lot of things are happening just in life. A lot of things are happening.
That's good. I like to hear that.
But what were you saying? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
No. We were, you know, well, we were talking about the music before, just like the spider in my mouth and all of that. I'm not worried about any of that stuff anymore. Maybe just the spiders now. So the tree is gone. I don't have to worry about it.
Do I have a phobia of? I don't really think I have a phobia of spiders.
Yeah,
Unless they're poisonous. If they're poisonous, yes. I have a phobia of anything that can kill you.
That can kill you.
So yes. So like Black Widows or
Yeah.
reclusive. Although Black Widows aren't in Jersey, so I don't have to worry about those. But reclusive Browns are in Jersey.
Oh yeah, we have them
Um,
here.
yeah, but they're reclusive. That's the positive side about it, right?
Yes,
So
they
um,
basically go in your basement and eat everything. And if you get in their way, then they'll kill you.
oh snap!
But
That's
they can dry bite you too, meaning they won't kill you. So you never know.
what is
It's a crapshoot.
oh, that's like okay, dry. That's the first time I ever heard that saying. Dry bite, I take it means biting without using venom.
Without the venom. Yeah. I don't like you know what I fear are scorpions because they're blind and they walk around with a blade on their ass, on their tail.
Okay.
Like that's crazy. Like, and then we've got wasps, we got flying animals with knives and blades and sting. Like that's freaking crazy.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you what they did to me in Vegas
No.
when we were at Magic Mansion?
Mm-mm.
Yo. Janie
Uh-oh.
and Magic and Max and them, they're evil, bro. They're evil.
I believe it. I believe it.
So they tied a rubber snake to me to try and make it look like it was following me around. I mean, luckily I'm very observant and yo, West said grown men afraid of spiders.
I know,
and
yeah.
wasps. Bro.
Sorry, not sorry. Not wasp, but like I just don't like things that can fly around and like hurt me. Like I
don't
fun.
Yeah, I don't really care about like that. Like I don't care about getting bit. I care about like if their bite can kill you. That's the
death
difference.
part.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
So Wes, yeah, I'm not afraid of spiders. But like if it's poisonous, then that's different. that's different.
Right. I mean that's fair. I feel like if it could kill you, then that's an okay fear to have. Totally. Yeah, I get it. I did the whole my dad's allergic to wasps. My wife, the cobra, she's allergic to them. So if they get bit, potentially they could die. So
Oh snap!
you
That's
could
wild.
die. Not me. I've been, what I do, like when they do that, I grab the wasp and then I fuck with it. Like I'll cut a leg off, or
sounds
I will, you got to torture them like they did to you. I
Wait,
think
what?
that's okay.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
Have you ever have you seen that guy that does like mosquitoes? He'll like trap them and then like he'll electrocute them, or he'll just cut off their nose so they can't, hurt you anymore. That's what I do.
No.
Yeah. Like they deserve it. Like if they can just come to me and just enter my body or somehow.
Now I feel bad for them. Wait a minute.
I don't feel bad. Then why would you feel bad? No, like, and I don't like hurting animals. I don't like insects, whatever, they're animals too, if they're outside my house. But look, if they attack me, fair game. Absolute fair game.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I just don't want them by me. That's the thing. Like I just
Fair
don't want them
enough.
by me. I just want
Fair
them, like
enough.
just someplace far away. Um, yo, where is my
It's almost time to snipe the market too. Yeah, BE the bee killer. I don't go after like it's important that we have like, first of all, honeybees don't bother you. Bumblebees, most bees are not bad. They're actually friendly and we need them. But yeah, if anything touches me, that's end of life for them, not for me. For them, it's over. I feel like that's completely fair, but now you're starting to make me feel bad.
I mean,
Maybe.
to each their own, right? Like it's it's cool. It's cool.
Anthony says, no, PETA, no, I'm the bee killer. Yes, that's what Kryptoni's calling me. Yep. I guess I'm a bad person. Going left, I like it. Love bug fights. Look, if they F with me, why not? You definitely burned an ant with a magnifying glass when you was a kid. No, I do not. No. I don't bother animals that don't bother me. In fact, I was at camp and we have these tiny frogs, like tiny, like the size of your thumbnail. And he would like smash them and you'd hear him like do their last little, whatever it did. And I beat the crap out of him. Like if it's not bothering me, I'm not going to hurt it. But again, if it hurts me, fair game. That's what I say.
Yo, who's the Michael Vick in here? Jason Pena that loves bug fights. Yo, this is crazy. This is a crazy conversation right now.
This is pretty crazy. We kind of went off the rails.
Got bug fights over here. Shout out to hold on. Who said they scored something? Let me see. Be the bee killer. Oh dang. All right, let me just you know what? Let me do this. Let me set up the camera because I think I'm almost done. I think
Perfect.
I'm good, and I'll be able to transition over. So that means I'm gonna have to dip out for
You
a
have to
sec,
dip out.
and then
I-
I'll come back in, and I should be good.
Should be good. All right,
All right.
go on, come back in, and we'll get this party started.
Bet.
We needed this in the Veve verse. Yes, for sure. We need bees and wasps flying in there. Do you need me to take you off? You got it. I think he's off. All right, we'll let him do his thing here. Here, I'll remove him. That way he can get on. All right, so we're going to get Emoji on. I know this has been kind of crazy show. Looks like the market should be open. Remember, we're looking for that 1959 if you can find it. Which you'll got $20 on the Thought Factory and the Totem Pole, $3 on the hotel, $2.50 now, $2.50 on the Red House. I don't know how low those are going to go. I'm not sure. Disney, National Geo, when? I would like National Geographic on there. Maybe when we get the stream board here. All right, so I'm looking, seeing we got $2.50 on the it says Red House, but I feel like that's the hotel. $2.95 on the Greenhouse. Yeah, there's not that many on there. 41 for $50. Isn't that 21? Remember, 21's the first mint on all of these. So if you're going for that. Let's see. I'd like to pick one of these up for $1. The biggest bro, if you're still here, what do you think these are going to go for? I mean, there's the one just sitting there. So I'm going to go sort by latest listings and see if I can grab this. $3. No good mints. I might get a 2-digit if it's super cheap. Maybe the first mint might be worth buying. It looks like that $2.50 is gone. I don't know. I don't know how cheap these are really going to get. 1959. Don't forget, that is the number you're looking for. Disney just renewed the patent for NFT digital tech and made sure they could be added to. Really? What patent do they have for NFTs? I don't get it. You know, I know a guy, I've talked about this, who is suing OpenSea because he actually does own the patents for NFTs. That's not what he called them, but the actual what they are now. So he's coming after people. It's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. But he's got a lawyer on it. He's got a couple lawyers on it on contingency. There's $2.50 again on the Red House. Man, I don't know where to pick these up. The biggest bro, I need your help. You know how to maybe I'll buy that. Oh, I didn't get it. I'm like, there was a green one for $2.25. I was gonna buy it. Didn't happen. I might have to snipe this elsewhere. This might not work on my tablet anymore. It looks like if you snipe from the web app, I think that works better. I found that out the other day from Digital Vibes. He was on there and he was able to get something easier by doing that. I think it's just, it gets the things first. There's my favorite person right there selling at the floor. Man, no good mints. No good mints. Did anyone get anything good? I know Kryptoni, you got a few. Definitely actually paid off. If the totem pole, let's see, where were those at? They were at $20, even at 15. At least would pay for itself. Cathedral's at 40, so it costs 30 for the Mogul. I don't know if they're selling, but if they are, $15.99 for the totem pole. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, we're just waiting here for Emoji to come back on. He'll be back on. Don't worry. Averages of burn to minters is low. Yeah, I mean, just trying to get a price here. So $15.99 on the church, 18 on the factory, 40 on the Missile Cathedral. And I'm still just trying to see if I can snipe something here off the floor. There was one for $2.25 on the Greenhouse. I don't know what people would still be looking for though on this. Like what's the game? There's Pooski, by the way. Hey, what's up, Denny OC? How are you doing? How's the weather up there? Ahoy, ahoy. I hope you're doing okay. I know up north a lot of people are having issues. Are you out of the, are you in the clear? You've got power and everything good? I did not go. This is actually the first drop I've not gone for in a while. We're just waiting for Emoji to come back on. He's getting his setup here. What is up, Dr. Strange? Good to see you, man. Emoji will be back. He came on and then he's setting up his camera now. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna get some music here. Oh, I don't want to do that. Cancel that. We're going to see. I'm trying to see if I can snipe something off the floor here. There's Thomas G on there at the floor. 1324. Maybe, I don't know. Can you actually snipe from latest listings on here? I got to see if that works. It doesn't work. All right. So I don't understand why they haven't fixed on the web app why you can't snipe the market lowest to high. I'm sorry, latest listing. Once you reset it, it goes back. But here we go. Race to the bottom now. 270 floor on the greenhouse. Looks like that's what people want. Anthony Cooper, Tucson New Altica. I don't think it is, but maybe. Yeah, he said no. Too benign? Too, is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, I don't know. They think you're Tucson. But we know you're not. It's totally okay. It's totally okay. Let me know what everyone got. By the way, oh, shoot. Oh, I want it. Oh, I was too late. Am I going to get it? All right, I got it. All right, cool. Not a good mint. But I picked up one for 225. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just looking at the voting. Going for the drop, we only have 37 votes. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and put it in. 35% going for this. So this hasn't really changed. 65% no. And 11 likes, people. You all suck. No, 13. We need more likes. Hit those likes. Well, we have power and food and another tech visit today. I have internet again. Well, that's the most important thing. Food, water, electricity, doesn't matter as long as you have internet. That's all you need. Tony is a sociopath. Why would you say that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Please explain. All right, so I was able to pick, let's see, did I just see you had a free fall on your house? Hope everything, yeah. So I had a tree crash into my house. Oh, there's another one. Thomas G has one for 225. I paid a little extra. Pooski trying to trick everyone with this 41. Yeah, so the tree looked like it was going to fall on my house for a long time. And yesterday it decided, luckily it just hit the front corner. When I'm done with the show, I'm going to go out and take a look, but it didn't look like we had any leaks right now. So everyone's okay. Everything's all good. It was just a little scary. I must say, I was a little surprised at the sound it made. It was pretty loud. The crash. Let's see. He's hosting an F1 race party tonight. Kind of need the net to watch. Absolutely. The Cobras family is really into racing and all of that. So that's pretty cool. The Red House now is more expensive. I got to pick up one of these for a few bucks. Like, look, if I can get two for one deal, I'm going to do it. This is quite laggy, though. Only the big guy upstairs can judge. That's right. It happened any time. Let's see. 250. That's still too rich for my blood. I want 225. Anthony Cooper, you're Irish. Okay, makes sense. The name. No, judge is judge. I know more than a few. Is that a flex, Tucson? I don't know. Is that a flex? I hope Emojii is okay. I think his setup might have all fallen apart. Maybe. What did you all think about that song, too? Did you like it? Thought it was okay. Because he doesn't my crappy A to do best. What I'm gonna just can you Am I back? What the? I got rugged. What is going on? All right, I think I'm back. Could be the internet. We've had bad storms here. All right, hold on. Hopefully you can hear me. Not that I'm saying anything interesting. Let's share this. I kind of closed some windows down. All right, I'm back. Not that that means anything. I just hope Emoji can get on. I don't know if he's having issues. I was trying to snipe the market, and I wonder if that did it. I'm back. What's up, Fun Under the Sun? Good to see you. You are red, number 660. How much to list for? Yikes. I don't know if that's anything. I don't know if you're going to get much. You mean this red one? Or you're saying because is it this one right here? I don't know how much more you're going to get. I really don't, Dane. That's a little, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you will actually get for that. Let me go. I'm going to try to go back in the market again. I feel like it was hurting my stream, but it's probably just internet. And now we're going to just wait for Emoji to come back on. All right, I'm back in. I need to snipe what did I buy? I need to snipe a red house, or as I like to call it, a hotel. Oh, it looks like we're down to 235. Wow, maybe I bought too early. I don't know. If I buy for less than the cost of the drop, I feel like it's okay. It's totally okay. I don't even know where they're. Oh, we're back up to 280. Somebody just cleared the floor of those 235s and 240s. Don't worry, they'll be back. I need to learn how to do it like the biggest bro. Boy, I hope Emoji is okay. I don't know what happened. But I am going to go check the greenhouse. I'm curious what that's at. There's not many on the market. Green is up to 270. These might go up. Maybe if a good mint comes across, I'll buy it. Remember, 21's the first mint. If you can get 1959, it's going to be the best one. We're waiting for Emoji. I think his little project setup just crashed. We'll have to see what happened. What's your plan for Blackpink? I mean, it's a good question. I don't know. Like, if I go for one and I get one of the diamonds, then maybe I say I buy the 3 other diamonds in the store and then go for that. And then, put that set, because that one you can actually get in the store market. As far as the 12 of the Blackpink only in the store, I don't think I could do it. Not with Star Wars coming up. If it was after Star Wars, I might put the investment in, but it doesn't seem worth it to me. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in chat. Tucson is scared of in real life poker. He loves that poker stuff. By the way, you can get mint 25 on the hotel for 1925, 35 for 1435. So not much value in these, but I am looking for, actually, interesting enough, it looks like it is letting me snipe the market with listings first. What was just listed. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. What's your plan? Fun Under the Sun. Are you going to go for the whole thing? Let me know, everyone in chat. Like, what is your plan for the Blackpink drop? I know we're here, but we can go check this out while we're thinking. See, I think these are going to do well. There's only 160 out of 4,400, this special edition. I think these could do well. How many are they keeping of these? 15 of them. Still a lot. But for something like this, let's say NFTs do take off again. This is something that I would want. So I'm not sure. God, Jay and Tucson, what are you guys talking about? We're waiting here for Emoji to come back. I'm just trying to snipe the market here. See if I can get a good deal. I still need the red house. We'll have to see. See, here's my theory with Star Wars month coming. A lot of this stuff is going to get cheap when people need money. So anyone who took a gamble, later on, they're trying to get a few extra pennies here. They'll drop the prices. So it doesn't look like much is coming on the market. Actually, let's see how many of these actually sold. Here, I'll show you. Not many of these. Let's see. Remaining 1743. So yeah, not much have sold. Until I think these would do really well if we knew we were going to get dice, right? Like, I feel like that's kind of what we need. If we actually make a game out of this. All right, here we go, everyone. Oh my God, he is here. I almost was going to play the song again, but I wasn't going to torture you. You're back.
Oh, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm back.
He's back. I want to see hundreds.
Let's go. Yo, how many people we got in here?
Not many. 23 right now. 23 right
23? Okay.
23.
Here's what I need everyone to do that's in the chat right now. I need y'all to hit up X. Hit up X. I know y'all got X accounts. And just say, yo, we're about to go live. We are live. We've been live. But like,
Emoji.
let people to come. No, let people know. Like, I'm here now. I'm fully here.
The show starts now. It didn't start before.
No. It started before. I'm just saying, I'm here. Like, this is sounding bad. This is sounding bad.
It does not sound bad. We've been waiting for. Here's the thing here. Here's the tweet on X. You can put this one out or my main tweet, because this will actually get people to watch on X, which nobody does. But you could put that one out there, or I'll get the other one that I did earlier today. Share one of these, because it will help get some people here. Let's get some people in here. Get those hundos in chat. All right, so did your thing collapse, or are we all good?
So far everything is good. I haven't had anything fall or anything break.
Very good.
I think we are good.
That's very important.
It is very important. Like, you know what? Like, it's crazy. I like have this whole makeshift thing with this like portable handheld PC, and it's just like it's interesting. It's a very interesting setup.
Yeah, I've done portable stuff, and it's not easy. It's not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah. Lots of wires.
Lots of wires. And if you don't, I wasn't using a laptop, so I was bringing my big PC. And now that for the laptops, they make those extended screens, which are really nice. So
I feel you.
All right, so what's going on? What do we got going here?
Yeah, man. Like, it's been a day. You know, like I said, I wanted to come for the drop, stream. Bad for missing the drop, but yeah, no, I like this. A lot of times, like, I'll be on Millie, and shout out Millie. I'll be during Millie Spaces in Spaces, but it's cool to kind of like have this visual element. It's cool to be here on YouTube. Totally. I know I'm here on YouTube during the comic shop and some other things that I have in the works.
I'm excited to hear about them when they're ready.
Yeah.
When they're ready, of course.
Well, I mean, it's just fine tuning a few things, but I do have a new show that will be coming very soon, and I'm excited about it. So we'll see. I always like doing things that I don't see other people doing, right? Like I like kind of like creating a lane, and then seeing. If more people follow suit. So I always look to what's not being done and how can that kind of be leveraged. So what it do? Yo, we got Majin Jesus in the building. Was good. Yo, what's good, bro? What's good? Yo, I'm gonna be back. Well, I am back. I'm back off break. But I mean, I'm gonna be back with some show with some stuff. And shout out Oasis. Oasis is still ongoing. Is Magic in here?
She was in here. We had a little glitch on my side. The internet kind of like tweaked out for a second, but it's back. It stopped doing the heroin, and now it's working. So that I'm happy about that.
All right, no more trees though. No more trees.
No more trees at all.
Good.
I know he was never. You were never on break.
Low key, I was on break. I really was. Like, those 2 days. Those 2 days were brutal. Like, it was tough. I didn't know what I was gonna do with myself. I was like, I miss everyone. Yo, shout out Magic.
There we go.
I miss the Oasis. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do without the Oasis in my life. And
right.
Like, it just, I don't know. Like, I had to come back.
Makes sense. You were kind of gone. Like, you still got some refreshing moments where you're, because it is hard. When we do what we do, being away from social media. I hate social media, so, but I get it. It's like part of what we do, right? We got to deal with it.
It's like a love-hate thing. It's like, sometimes you're like, oh, I need a break, but then you're like, no, but I miss it so much. So yeah, and especially the Oasis, because it is a vibe. And shout out to my amazing co-host in that, Magic, Max, and Genie.
For sure.
What Magic say? Homie took the weekend off and was talking like he was about to be gone for a month.
I know,
bro.
right?
It felt like that, man. It felt
yeah.
like that. Like low key, it felt like that. Like honestly, like it felt because remember, like I have this in my mind, right? Like I'm thinking about
Right.
this way beforehand, right? So I felt like I was on break before I even announced the break. So honestly,
Right.
like in my mind, I was gone for like months, right? So it's you have to factor that in. You have to factor that in, right? Anxiety is a thing. Anxiety is a thing.
It is a thing, especially in this world. In this world,
Exactly.
anxiety is definitely a real thing. But look, you did what you had to do. Even if you did a little less, that still counts. That still
It's okay.
counts.
That's okay. What are the numbers looking like? What are the numbers looking like?
Still not great. We got up to like 30, and then
got
it
30?
just went down.
And
No.
it went
Now
down?
we're at. It actually got worse. We're at 20 now.
It's at 20 now. Yo,
We're
what's
at
going on?
20.
We gotta blow up X. We gotta let them know we're live right now. Like,
I mean,
let everybody know. Huh?
I mean, people are trying. Come on, Pete.
Okay.
Here, I'll put it back in the chat here.
Okay.
Share this. This is the one I did this morning. Share it if you don't mind. Get a few more people in, because look, he doesn't like performing to just me. He wants lots of people here.
Well, I mean, Magic said she wanted a performance, right? She and I said like typically, I don't like fun in the sense that I'm here for the music.
Exactly.
Typically I like spacing it out, right? I don't like performing on everything because I like I like
Fair
that
enough.
little element of surprise.
Surprise.
But
Completely agree.
but for Magic, I said, all right. That's co-host. That's sandwich. That's sandwich right there. So I was like, all right. We can, I can do something. I can do something. But we need we need to get those numbers up. We need to get so make sure to hit up.
Kryptoni's helping out. There we go.
Tweet it to 3,000 Omi homies. Let's go.
Let's go. That's what we need.
Yo,
It is, everyone.
Yo, Kryptoni, bro, we need to have like a conversation, bro. I know we talked a little bit on the DMs and stuff like that, but we need to have like a spaces conversation or something. Like, I don't think anyone's heard your voice, bro. Yo, Mac, you said this gaslighting. I never said I wanted a performance. I asked you if you are, but that's low key kind of like it's insinuating. It's
right.
Is insinuative a word? I'm gonna go with it. It is?
It's a
okay.
word.
If it's not, we're gonna go. We're making this up right now.
It's a new
okay?
word.
It's definitely insinuative. I'm sounding crazy right now. I'm sounding crazy. But like, yo, you didn't ask, but you kind of like you didn't say but you kind of asked. So it's like
Yeah, she kind of
the
asked.
same
Like,
thing.
she was like,
It's the same
"Are
thing.
you going to
It's the
be
same
doing music?" Is what I feel like I heard. By the way, just real
Yeah.
quick, if you've not subbed to
That's Bayman.
Emoji, do this here, and this is
Boyman.
this is the link here. Go and sign up now. He's also trying to build up his channel. Obviously, he can do spaces and all that, but everyone wants to try to get monetized on YouTube. So go over there, sign up, and enjoy it, and see all this good stuff there. That's bad math, bro.
It's boy math. It's boy math.
It's boy.
Actually,
There you go.
technically, you know what? Let me not. I don't want to get in any trouble. Let me not. Okay. Yes, you are correct.
we want trouble. That's actually what I want on the show. Trouble is good for TV.
Oh man. Okay, so Kryptoni said he reached out to people. Let's do it. Let's run these numbers up. I want to do something. It will be so okay, so I have a question. for you, right?
I got an answer.
Now, last time I was kind of like, kind of in the wheelhouse looking for, all right, well, what can I do that might not potentially get copyrights? Because the thing is, like, we got Mahalo in the building. Yo,
I know.
let's go.
He was here earlier, but he left because you weren't here.
Mahalo
Like,
can I say that on stream? Can I say Mahalo?
You can say whatever
I can say
you want.
Mahalo ho? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever
Yo,
works.
what's good, bro? Okay, so look, I have a question for you. I got a question. Now last time, I was specifically trying to do things that didn't. So here's the thing. I obviously have original songs, and those have the copyright things on it. Now they won't get get it removed. They won't get any content removed, but they might get hit with the monetization thing. Yo, what's good, bro? How's it going?
Yeah. They get that, and that means that I have to take it off, because if you want to get monetized, they're not strikes, but they're considered reuse content. So even if I have permission, then
But
they
here-
have to, yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing that I'm not sure about. Since I'm performing it live,
How does
would
that
that
work?
still trigger? Would that, because it's not like you're playing it. Like I'm the artist. I'm performing it live. So I don't know. But
I don't know.
like if you want to give it a try, that will open up a whole Pandora's box of things
True.
that I can perform. Also, a lot of things that may just be instrumental, like mixtape type things. It's not the song, but it may be an instrumental to a song that people know that I kind of like did a rap over. That also opens up Pandora's box. I don't think it messes with it. I don't think. But like, if you want to get experimental, we can try.
Here's
it.
the thing, because
Uh-huh.
if let's say I get that mark, then I can go back, and as long as there's not 100,000 views on the video, which is not going to happen, I'm just going
Okay.
to say that right there. I can go back and mute it or just take out the song. So
There
we
you
can-
go. There you
yeah,
go.
so like that's not a problem, because like after today, I may already be there, but definitely with today's stream, I'm hitting 3,000 hours. So I'm now onto the final leg of the 4,000 hours on YouTube. So worst
Let's
case, if I
go.
get something from
Let's
it, I'll let you know, and then I'll just
Okay.
cut it out. I'll cut it out. So
Bet. They talking about the comic burners in the chat.
Yeah,
They need
did
to
you
add a
see-
countdown timer for it. Uh-huh.
you probably didn't see the stream on Thursday, but I was streaming and I FOMO'd into that Daredevil.
The
number
Daredevil
5.
with the stained glass window.
Stained glass,
thing.
and I got totally screwed. Probably about 80 or 90 in total got sold from people watching that stream trying to get it. And Mahalo Joe, he got one of the stained glass. I got the rare, but he got the ultra rare.
Yo, Mahalo has been going nuts, and I'm not gonna
What's
say
up with
too
that?
much on. I'm not gonna say too much on that. But yo, Mahalo knows what I'm talking about. Yo, Mahalo, you're ODing, bro. You're ODing. I love it though. It's dope. I love it. But yo, you're ODing. You're ODing. But
Yes, for
okay. What is it? Can you guys give your
Yeah.
honest opinion on VV views and VV overall? Especially
I mean,
VV
look,
YouTube?
it's down. Look, there's a lot of people. Here's my thing, and then maybe you chime in. But Star Wars month, May is going to bring back people who haven't been here a while, or people who just want to make money, which is completely fine. So yes, it's low. I don't know if Blackpink is going to change that, but they're working on it, and I think everything's been coming to this moment for May. Big stuff coming. I know we've talked about it. Not everything's out there, but I think there's big stuff coming, and the views are going to go up. Now they're going to have to do stuff to get people to buy and to keep them. They're going to have to do some special stuff after May, so we'll see how that works. But like, I'm not worried. I still think Veve has the formula. So, what are your thoughts?
I think the product is solid. I think the product is solid, and that's kind of one of the biggest things that people that are into it and enjoying the product are enjoying about it, right? Like the
Absolutely.
comics, being able to read them and being able to have them day one. I think that's a solid product because it's not something that's available anywhere else, right? Anytime
Right.
you can get something that is exclusive, that's proprietary. So like, I think that's dope. I think with the Viviverse launching, albeit right now, there is a barrier. Hopefully that mobile app kind of like drops some of those walls.
It will,
but,
yeah.
But that's another thing. That's another thing to do, right? Like you need to have something that has something to do, right?
Right.
Otherwise, you're just collecting pictures. So I think as long as they continue to build out something, a good product, right? That people will want, that's in demand, then that's where the success comes. Now it does take time because of the fact that sometimes it takes time for people to even realize what the product is, right? And,
Right. For sure.
yeah, I mean, we had when we had Comics Explained, I don't think he knew that that digital comics were releasing same day as print.
Which is huge. I
Right.
think that's a
So-
big thing, because this is just to show this is what the big show that he had. No, that's the wrong one. Where is it?
It's on videos. So it was clipped from the live stream. So it was
Oh, right here.
episode. Yeah.
This was it. So we did the big
It's a
show.
proving ground story. Like,
I'll just play that in the background so you can kind of see what he had going on there. But yeah, so I think they've got the right formula. I think like getting somebody like Comics Explain, who has millions of 3.6 million followers, it's huge. And if you think about it, by having the comics the same day that it comes out on the new stuff, that really opens up the world, like to people who don't have access to print and stuff. Now they can get the stuff right away. I think that's a massive thing.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I mean, as long as you have a good product, right? And now it's just kind of like just getting your product out there. So I think that's good. All the other things, as far as business practices or delays and stuff like that,
there's issues.
There's a lot. There's a lot of frustration, you know, and I see that, and I understand that, you know. But it's kind of like a balancing act. Theme of the day, balancing, right? It's kind of like a balancing act, with kind of like getting everything on track with, all right, you know, the product is cool, but you know, how are we going to execute, you know, getting it out there, and that's more on the business side, which I think they're working on. But obviously everything could.
They have stuff to do, but I do think Ben coming in, them knowing that they needed somebody else, and allow somebody like Ben to come in, I think he's done a good job. I think he's executed on what he said he was going to do, and pretty quickly. There were, you know, slight delays here and there, but I from what I know, he's hit every mark. So I'm pretty happy.
Okay. Let me go on. Just give me 1 second, real quick. I'll be right back. All right.
All right. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. And in chat, let us know what you think. Like, I mean, it's a good question, you know, where, you know, what are on it. This is the question from Anthony, you know, honest opinion, the views. I mean, look,
my bad. Also hit up X, let people know we are live. Live. I'll do something, but we need more people in here. So tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell your cousins, tell your parents, whoever you need to tell them to come into the chat. All right, I'll be right back.
I'm going to put the link here. I'm going to put the link in here. Yeah. So please God, retweet this out. But yeah, like, look, even my numbers, like at when Veve started to get on board with like promoting me, I mean, on a big drop, now maybe today isn't the biggest drop, but I mean, I had one where I got almost 200 people. Now we're down to 24. We got up to 30, but like even fairly recently, it's been 50 or 60. And it's gone down. Now, part of that is because my show might suck, right? But having emoji on makes it better, but it's also, there's just not everyone's going for every drop anymore. And so that, of course, is going to affect things. And it's sad, but like, obviously I'm still here. I still believe in it. And by the way, tweet that out. Emoji needs more people here. I think he wants to see like 30 people. But yeah, I think Veve's got a good future because they can last, whether they have drops that are bringing a lot of income or not. Obviously, this one did not bring in much income. The Blackpink's going to be interesting to see how that works. Like I said, I tried to do a video that make it go viral. It didn't work. All right, but I'm going to keep trying. And the affiliate program hopefully will work out. All right, we got you back.
The Blackpink thing,
it's hard to, we're a bunch of guys, let's be honest, right? Like 99% guys. If they're going for this, they're probably only doing it because they think they can make money off of it, right? They're not like collecting these. Or am I wrong?
I don't know if this appeals to their fan base right now, because I don't know if their fan base knows what this is. No, I know that their fan base don't know what this is.
Yeah, because they were talking about last time.
Yeah, so it's a matter of kind of like, yes, you have, and here's the thing, right? You have IP, which is good. IP sells,
very good,
right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that fans want to buy everything from that IP. Right. I'll give you an example. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball, but I'm not out buying Dragon Ball lunchboxes or stickers or whatever random Dragon Ball things that exist. Right. So I buy things that I feel like there's a need or that I need to have. Right. And that comes on personal preference. So when it comes to things like this, I think I think it has to be packaged in a way where the fans understand what it is, and they feel like there's a need to for them to have it. Just because it's their IP, that doesn't necessarily mean that they need it.
But did they miss? Did they miss the mark on this? So what I would have said if this was mine, and Bruin 88's been on there before. He says he knows people who could have helped market this type of thing. I think if they wanted to get Blackpink fans, the Blinks, right, you would have a phygital of something that they sign. That way they'd have to, like you said, maybe they don't want this NFT digital collectible thing, but you think they don't want something signed by Lisa, Rose, Jisoo or Jenny? They probably would. And if they had, let's say, a chaser of 20 items like they've done before, even maybe put the set together. Maybe the first person to put the set for that airdrop, which means you had to buy them all in the store, get a signed something from Blackpink. That would actually get this to sell out, I think, because there's enough whales in here that would do it. But it also might get Blackpink fans. I don't know. What do you think? Am I misguided there?
I you know what? I don't know, because I don't really like speculating too in that aspect, as far as, because I'm not in sales. But the thing is I do know from looking at the comments and things like that, one of the biggest things that I saw that was repeated in the comments when it was first announced and people didn't know what it was, is they're looking for more music. They want more music. Right. that was what was dominating the when the first announcement was made. Blackpink, they were like, oh, is this a new song? Is this a new album? Is this a new project that they're working on? So it doesn't really take much to know what fans are looking for. You just have to go there and see. But maybe that's not what's on the table. That's not what's offered by Veve. So you kind of have to play with what you have. But the thing is, if you're going to introduce something that's new, that people may not really fully understand and may not even be asking for, then you now have to sell it on more than just the IP. You have to sell it on the demand, right?
100.
Like,
absolutely.
It's
true.
No one needs a pen until they need a pen, right? So it's the same concept, right? What is the need? Why do fans need to have this? And I think that's kind of like the thing that they're trying to, I guess, get a footing on.
I mean, it's not a bad point. I mean, I kind of need this because I think it might be worth having. But in my mind, this is, of course, is a value thing with something like this. When it comes to Star Wars, it's value and collection. In fact, sometimes I don't even want the collectible to be worth that much, so I keep it. But if it's worth enough, then I'm going to want to sell it and maybe come back and buy it. So I don't know.
Sony's like only 130 people crafted. From what they could see,
only 5 in the market. You need it for the set. It's a $40 now. Should I film? I mean, look, I went in and I bought a Red House. There's one for $225. I bought one. It's a bunch for $225. That's where I bought in, and I bought a greenhouse for $225. I figured that's probably not a bad price, considering it would have cost me $5 just to get one of them. So I don't know. I'm not going to FOMO into this today. I'm going to wait. I think that's the play.
But are you talking about the Ron English?
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm talking about the Ron. Yeah, I think he was talking about the Ron English. Yeah, I'm talking about the Ron English. Yeah, here's my thing. If they gamify this, if they give us dice, this is actually a game, and we're going to get the cards, the community chest cards or whatever. Like, I'm looking for stuff like that, because if we get dice, even if I don't use it with this, now I can do games on my live streams, right? Or we could do a game with dice. Opens up a lot of things for us, and that's what we're looking for, is utility for like the Veveverse or on streams or something like that. I think that would be pretty awesome if we could do that.
Okay. All right. So I'm getting real quick. I'm getting some messages. I think people are waiting for this performance. I think they are waiting for this performance.
Okay. They're like, do it now. We don't want to hear informant talking.
All right. Let's see. Let me make sure my sound is working. Let me make sure. Okay.
I hear it.
We got that. I got to make sure we're good though on I'm going to do a quick sound check. on this, and you can let me know if we're good.
How it sounds.
Yeah. Check. How does my voice sound over this with the levels? Like, are we good? Are we good? Do I need to turn anything down?
I think the levels are good.
Levels are good?
Sure. So maybe a tad lower on the music, but just a tad
lower on the music. Tad lower on the music. Okay.
Just a tad.
How's that? That's a little bit better?
I think that's better. Everyone, sounds good?
Mic check. What are we looking like in the audience, in the chat? Are we good?
Let us know.
Chat. Throw some honeys. If everything is good, if I need to turn it down, go throw some thumbs down. Thumbs down. Let me know.
Do the hundred.
I'ma just go. Oh, we got 100. We got Magic said it's good. Okay. This is a mess. I do not fit with the rest. Why don't you give it a rest? I must confess, don't care about none of your press. I play this close to the chest. You look a mess. Why you keep buying my steps? I am not one to finesse. I could care less about you and all that you rap. I'ma do this on my own because I do not owe you a thing. All you gave me was problems of why I could solve them. Had this feeling like I hit a ceiling, like I played a villain just for recognition. Well, let's play. Allow me to introduce you to my world. This is my introduction to the world. Don't want no introductions when I'm in discussions. I just want enough to be the topic of them, what I say. This ain't a problem, I'ma just do what I do. What can you do? You not a problem, I will not play by your rules. You want the truth? What is your problem? Must have spell it out for you. Okay, boys and girls, sit down and strap your seatbelts. Take a trip into my world. Yo. I know y'all know this one. Let's see some honeys in the chat for my boy Non-Fungible. Wonderful. Let's get it. Okay. Let's go. Honeys. Yo. I see you, Magic. I see you, Informant. Let's go. I see you, Kryptoni. Let's get it. I see you, Majin Jesus. What's good? Magic says she loved the cabinet line. Okay. I got the sauce. I'm in the cabinet. Here we go. Yo. I just sit up, tells to join his crew, but he ain't call me back. I be in my showroom taking shots, no photo app. They say my sobriety's a question, I don't call it that. I just wanna be a vaultaholic with my homie taps. Too much to fit in the bag. I'm on the road to a master collector. My side is forever equipped with a badge. I'm looking better with every level. Endeavor to sever whatever they tether. You trending the setter. I'm pulling the lever. My flip game is better. Your compass forget about me. True sick, I'm thinking it's gonna need a movie, yo, fam. Me high even Kenobi, like when do we land? They tryna pump it. Suddenly everyone want it. I got my seasons one stacked to a summit. In the whip leaning out the window screaming honey, sunny. Man, I'm about to have some fun with anybody think they want static. They say that my Vulcan kinda lavish, but you know that boy Emojii is savage. Oh man. So real quick. I want to, like I said, I want to do some stuff that's fun. And when I first heard this, hold on, I gotta bring this back. Yo, when I first heard this beat, bro. I was like, yo, they took and sampled Drake and Lloyd and yo, R.I.P. Mac Miller, a legend. But when I heard this, I was like, yo, this goes so hard. Yo, so I had to get on this. I had to. Yo, let's go. Let me see some hunters in the chat. Y'all ready? Let's see some hunters in the chat. Let's get it. Let's go. Hunters. Y'all know what it is. Oh, we wavy, baby. Yo, uh, yo, uh. From the East Coast to the West Coast, homie, place your bets if they step close. I'ma go full throttle, better prep when I let go. So Web3 from the get-go on my grab flow. Copped a couple bottles, so I'm set, bro. Sorry for the wait again. I be on the way to win. Hip-hop's underground, she call me Canadian. I popped up with the latest trends. I heard them, everything's crashing. All right. We're gonna flex this. We're gonna bring this back. My thing kept my mic drop, my everything. Okay. All right. I told you balance. Balance is the key. Is the key for today. Okay. All right.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Let's go. We got the hundreds. Let's get it. Yo, I'm going straight in. Okay, from the East Coast to the West Coast, homie, place your best if they step close. I'ma go full throttle, better prep when I let go. So Web3 from the get-go on my grab flow. Copped a couple bottles, so I'm set, bro. Sorry for the wait again. I be on my way to win. Hip-hop's underground, she call me Canadian. I popped up with the latest trends. Homie, you pay to win. Your microtransactions looking like a pay to win. Non-stop heavy, man, I know they ain't ready. Let me segue, they looking jelly. I just booked out the telly. I'm talking, they don't know what we on. Be gone. I see you at Decon. No, you must heard, get the Dijon. Just us, we in a different league. I'm not the one to sleep on. Wait, girl, I'm the perfect one to sleep on. Tell me how your week gone. We could spend a week on. Put everything at stake, cause you anything but vegan. I talk like I walk, like I'm off in my bag, be off in the sauce, got me lost, who could that be? Moji bout to smoking, put a stogie to this mag beat. Leave a heart stolen, boy, you know he got a rap sheet. Run it like a track meet, and I'm from the sack, we swerve through the jerks, through balling like an athlete. Set a reminder fast, summer's over, so it's back to what? Let's go. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Should I do one more?
I think we got more hundos.
What y'all think? Y'all think encore? One more? What do y'all say? What do y'all say in the chat? Let me know. Let me see if we got some hundreds. Should I do one more? I got hundreds from InformMint, but he don't count because he on stream with me. Count. So let me. I need to see the chat. What we doing? How we doing this? I'ma rock and see.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see. Should I do one more? Magic already on it.
There we go.
Okay. Let's see who else. All right, you know what?
Yeah, don't give in too early.
Let's see. Patience and balance.
Come on, everyone. Hundo. There we go.
Oh, we got fun in the sun. Okay, here we go. So we got a heart from Anthony Cooper. Okay. So we talking hip hop, right? We talking hip. Now I do like to do a lot. I do like to do a lot of things, singing. I'm big in love R&B, pop, hip hop. But I feel like I've kind of like been in this place or been in this space where it's been like heavy hip hop. So I feel like I would be remiss unless I did something that's like that's hip hop.
Ooh,
so we're gonna run this real quick. Let's see. Where's my sound? Hold on. There we go.
Whoa, man! Look, that was.
Appreciate.
I'm liking it.
Appreciate y'all. Oh,
Dang.
we got
Look,
Max in the building.
whoa.
Oh wait, hold on.
Whoa.
We got Omi homies. We got Sandwich in the building. Is Janie there too?
I don't think.
Hold on.
He's been on here before. Holy crap! What
Really?
is up, Max? I don't think so.
Oh
Look at
snap!
that.
Oh snap! Yo, this is crazy. I feel like this is special. Yo, let us know in the chat, Max, if Janie is with you too. I want to know if we got the whole sandwich in here. Notice all four of the sandwich. Are we ready? About to hear that? Yo, he's already knowing. He's already knowing. He's already knowing. Okay. I do gotta give a brief kind of like I guess story behind this.
Backstory?
And specifically,
I'm ready.
Yeah, a little backstory. And the thing is because like Max and Janie were the first people like in the community that I wrote anything for. Yeah. I was a huge fan of their content. They were like one of the, so they were coming on Back of the Class, right? They were coming on Back of the Class, and they had a video that dropped. Like that same day, and it was they took the Still Not a Player beat on it, and I don't know, it was just something about the vibe of that video. It was just fun. It was just dope, and it just made me want to write. Like some certain times it makes me want to write, and so I pinned, like, I put something together that day for them, and they use it in their content. Like that was awesome. Like that was the they took it and then they used it at the beginning of their videos for every video, and I was like, yo, I appreciate that so much, because I mean I just did that because like just to show love,
show some love,
but
yeah.
you never know if people like it. Like I could have sent it to them and be like, oh yeah, this is cool, man, and aside be like, yeah, nah, this junk is trash. Like I don't know, like so like the fact that they really rock with it and had it as the opening of their song for every video. Oh my gosh, like that really hit me, and then from there it's just been like, yo, I love these two, and also too, they were the first people that I ever met in real life.
Oh, they were. Where did you meet them? At what, Comic-Con?
They came. No, they came to me, bro. They came to my home city.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
They were in New York, and if anyone knows anything about New York and New Jersey, Jersey people be avoiding city like the plague. Like we do not go, and it's not far. Like I'm like probably about 15 minutes from the city, but Jersey people just don't go to the city. Like if you got relatives and stuff, they know that they aren't going to see them, even though they're like 15 minutes away. Yeah, but
it's like Vegas, right? Like you don't go to the Strip if you live there. That's what it is.
I mean that, but also too, just it's a hassle. Like the tolls, and then finding parking, and it's just it's expensive just to get there, let alone then what you're gonna do there. So it's just kind of like, Jersey people just typically avoid it unless you work in the city. But and even then they don't really be driving in; they commute like through like public transportation or something.
Yeah, of course.
But like, so they were out here. And they were like, "Oh, let's meet up. Can you meet us in the city?" And then me being a typical Jersey person, I'm like, "There's this really dope restaurant in Jersey. Y'all want to come out?" And but they actually came out. They actually came out. Yeah. Oh,
good
snap!
people.
Someone got stabbed for Pokemon cards. Yo, that's crazy, bro.
I mean, I would stab somebody for a red Ron English house, wouldn't you? No, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that at all.
But yeah, so Max and Janie, so they came out to Jersey to a diner that I grew up like going to all the time, and they were the first people that I met. And low key, I was kind of like, because I never met anyone off the internet before, so the stigma of like, oh, what if they kidnap me? And stuff
what if
like
they're
that.
Killers? I mean, they don't look like it, but you never know.
I don't know. Janie might have kidnapped me, bro. Like she might have. But But like, but yeah, no, it was cool. It was a dope vibe, and that was the thing that kind of like, um, gave me the courage to kind of like, all right, well, let me go to the events, let me meet more people and stuff like that. So definitely shout out to Omi homies Max and Janie, because I probably wouldn't be as active in the community as I am if it wasn't for them, especially on this whole like event side and going out to things. And shout out Vegas, because I'm a world traveler now. Which is crazy. I went to the West Coast. Shout out the West Coast of Vegas. Magic. It's West Coast for me. Okay, this is West Coast for me. Yo, if you guys are ready, let me see some hundreds in the chat. We are going. Yo, shout out Omi homies Max and Janie. And shout out Sandwich, which I'm definitely a part of. Yo, I mean, I gotta lean into something special. I mean, I seen it from down the ways. I'm VV dreaming, plotting to flip like my name's Takashi. Ken OTA advised me. They out here taking Purell's wash. They sanitize. We chilling with the one and onlys. Homie, shout the Max and Janie back at their class, back with their academia. We Appalachia with the mountains they climbing daily. I mean, it's kinda scary, but it's some monetary. Hey, yo, it's on, you're forewarned. We strong arm, nukes kept, thermal in our jeans. Long John is Dawn Warn emoji. Sick with the swanton, I'm long on. He call me stay lit with the ensemble. Yo, I'm out here parked in the jungle. Hope the cops don't surround me. NFTs by the bundle. Yo, let's see them honeys, let's go. Pop up, a feeling lovely. You couldn't stop us. If you wanted, we up in the spot, yup. Homie club, get lit. If you running with me, homie, don't stop. Get it, pop up. A feeling lovely. You couldn't stop us. If you wanted, we up in the spot, yup. Homie club, get litty. Yo, let's go, Omi homies. Yo, where's my horns at? Here we go. Oh man. Beginnings. Beautiful beginnings. But yeah, so that's the story behind that song.
Have you met any other killers in the community? Obviously, they turned out to be okay. Were there any bad apples?
So I don't, well, you know what, you're dealing with different personalities, right?
True.
And that's the thing. And I've always been kind of like used to that as far as just, dealing with different people and different personalities and things like that, which is fine. Right. And we get that, especially, you said how West Coast is sick of the city. So we get that from just dealing with people, right? And we get that from spaces, right? Like, especially, and that's the one thing about with spaces, which is very unique, and I think is a very unique way of social engagement that hasn't really been tapped to its full potential yet, because it's a different layer. It's a different layer of communication, right? Dealing with things in real time, right? There's not really much curation you can do, not really. With the chat, you can moderate it. You can choose what you put on the screen or not. When you're in spaces, you can vet it, vet people. But still, once people are on stage, you don't know what they're going to say, and you got to respond to it, in real time. So it is a level of pressure, but with pressure comes entertainment, right? For those that are WWE fans, right? When they went and started saying, Raw is live, right? That hit a different button. That hit a different chill, right? Because anything can happen at a moment's notice, and I like that. I like these years in this space. I do like that. So back to your question. Dealing with people. Yeah, you come across different personalities. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be, the type of one to say, this, that, or the third. But it's just you're just dealing, But I tend to be someone that gets along with most people. So I mean, I don't really have too many problems.
It helps. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anyone to be bad. The only person I've met in real life is actually Kid Arcade, and
oh really?
Me and my
Kid
wife.
Arcade is mad cool, bro. Yeah, Kid Arcade is mad cool.
And I got a tattoo. We both got, my wife and I got the same tattoo. He did a tattoo. He was super nice, very friendly. It was really cool. So yeah, he's the only person I've met. So it was definitely fun though.
And sometimes you have to sometimes meeting someone in person, right? It gives a different layer to understanding them, right?
Yes.
Just because people, they have different things and different, things about themselves that make them, right? But it may not always come across in a specific type of medium, whether it be on the phone or on like, you know, some things you only really see when you're in person. And I will say, when I got to meet Kid Arcade, I mean, I always loved Arcade, especially his art and stuff like that. But when I actually got to meet him and like, you know, like hang out with him and have a conversation with him and stuff like that, I was like, yo, this dude, this is a chill dude. Like, I really rock with him.
He really is. And he's real.
Yeah,
he's real. He's the real deal.
And it's funny because a lot of people say that about me too. Like, I don't know what the impression is. Like, maybe people think I'm not a nice person.
Really?
Yo, it's so funny. Like,
No way.
Cash Flow, when he saw me for the first time, he was like, you're so nice. I'm like, yo, what did you think? Like, did you think I was gonna be an asshole? Like what is?
Like,
but,
I don't think I've heard anyone who I think would be an asshole. Really, maybe Tucson and Chat, but nobody else. Nobody else.
Okay. But yeah, I hear that about me. Like, when people see me, like, they're like, oh, like, you know, Emoji's mad chill and stuff like that. I guess, you know, because I'm not screaming and yelling and doing a whole bunch of extra stuff, because it's time and a place, right? Time and a place, and it would be inappropriate. It would be inappropriate.
Yeah, but that's what I look forward to at these events. And so, like, this year I'm going to go to DCon, so I'll get to meet people. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see other. Like I said, I've already met Kid Arcade. That was really cool. And so, yeah, I would not expect you to be bad. Yeah, he screams when he sees snakes. Yes, I heard the story. I heard your snake story.
Yo, they tried to get me. That's
they
crazy.
Totally effed with you for sure.
That's
for
crazy. Sure. And I do have to say one comment real quick on the comment that I saw Max make. As far as with talent, bro, you are one of the most talented, like, people behind a lens I feel I've ever met. Right. And I say this all the time, like, you know, because he doesn't just like take moments, like he creates them. Like,
yeah, it
like,
feels well thought out. Yes. All his stuff. Yes.
Yes. Like, you know, there's artistry in the way that you, like, capture these moments, and that every, you know, it always leaves me, I'm always awestruck. I guess that's what I could say. But yeah, bro, nah, you be killing it, bro. You be killing it.
Yeah, no, his stuff and Janie are really good. The wife is saying, you hope you're going to be going to DCons. We're going. It's like 99% chance. Yes, okay. The wife's showing up in chat to give me crap. Hey, can you give me can you take over for 2 seconds? I'll put you in the middle and I'll be right back. Does that work?
I got you.
All right, hold on. Let me get you solo layout here. I'll be right back. Okay. Just give me a second.
Got it. Yo, what's good, everybody in the chat? What's up? This is the emoji takeover. I think I'm here now, right? Like, I'm hosting the show now. This is crazy. He's gonna. Oh, yo, Max. Yo, he probably is. He's asking. Wait, can I put this on the top? Hold on. Let me see if this works. I don't know if I have that ability. Dang, I can't. I don't got the ability to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna read this for people that don't see the chat, because I don't have the ability to post this. But Max said he's about to go ask his wife, mainly Decon. Yo, I don't know, bro. Yo, y'all think he got in trouble? Yo, he might have talked too soon. And yo, InformMint, I hope you can make it. I hope you can make it to Decon, bro. Like, family first, bro. Family first. But you know, just yo, he might be in trouble right now. Yo, did we get him in trouble, chat? Yo, Magic said in the chat, said, "Oh Lord, Emoji about to go crazy on the takeover." No, I'm not. I'm a very responsible. I'm very responsible. I would never. But yo, I think he got in trouble. Max is saying, show the Oasis. Yo, I wish I had the ability to post this. Yes, yo, come through the Oasis. We run that every Monday, and that's in X Spaces. That's with me. His wife came in and said he's not in trouble. Okay, good. And that's Shelby Cobra. What's up, this is my first time actually meeting you. What's up? And I'm glad that he's not in trouble, and we hope to see him in Decon. Actually, if you guys can both come out, that would be cool too. But okay, cool. Crisis averted. I was shilling something. My bad. I get very easily distracted. I'm sorry. This may drive people insane. Oasis, yes, Mondays at 9 p.m. on X Spaces. Come through. That's the show with me. Magic, Max, and Janie. 9 p.m. and we kind of like just it's a community space where we just connect and and play games and and have fun. Give them a hint about what's happening this week. Magic, I don't know what's happening this week. What's happening this week? I hope, Magic, I hope you're talking about OBS training, which is supposed to happen in like 2 hours or an hour and a half. The OBS training, me, you, and Max, hour and a half.
You talking about the Oasis?
I don't know what's happening this week at the Oasis. Am I missing something? She said nope. We didn't schedule anything for this week. We still have to have our meeting. The game. What game? Hold on. Oh, dang. She's going to kill me. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. I forget things very easily. Game. What game are we doing?
Poker? I know she likes poker.
Nah, we're not doing poker. It's a game.
Man.
It's some game because like we'll do like community building games. Yeah, can you give me a hint? Can I like do a lifeline or something like that? Oh, this turns into a game show. Okay, Emoji try to figure out what he's doing for the Oasis because I have no clue. Okay. Oh dang. I guess I did that in the sandwich chat. I guess you did. I go on break for 2 days and they already
moved on.
Me. They have their own separate sandwich chat away from our sandwich chat. That's crazy. That's crazy.
See, this is why we don't leave, right? Like this is why you don't take days off because then this happens.
I feel you. But can I try and guess what the game is though? I do.
Let's do it.
I get it. I need a hint. Magic, I need you to give me a hint.
I mean, I certainly can't help it. Okay, here we go. What do we got?
Maherler, I gotta read like Maherler and Kershfleur. Don't want to miss it. Okay. We had a worldwide, and then Max says we had a worldwide search for Emoji's replacement when he left. What? American Idol style.
Ooh.
Y'all had auditions? Wait, did Mahalo
man.
and Cashflow try and take my spot?
Oh
That's
my God.
Crazy.
That's nuts. That should not be happening.
You see how quickly they pivot? And I'm known for pivoting. But this is crazy. It's okay. Did you see my comeback thing? My comeback speech?
Yes, I retweeted it.
Okay.
By the way, is Max and Janie, when's their next video? They keep putting them out.
We
a lot.
need that. We need they've been putting out, well, Max is like the content king. So he has videos for days. He's on his 07 Lil Wayne right now. But I miss I think it's been a while since we've had a Omi Homies video with them. They normally do it after events.
Right, of course. Oh, there you go. They have a few coming.
Okay.
A Veve Idol show.
Veve Idol show? That would be cool. But I mean like the sit down video, like the video we also, but you don't normally do that during like after events, right? Like recaps for events and things like that.
Right.
But I know that they have some, I know Max got some heat on the way as per usual.
I can't wait. It's good stuff. You're right.
And me and Magic have a show. Me and Magic have a new show that we'll be doing too.
Ooh.
So,
wait. Did we just get some alpha?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, it feels like I didn't know that.
This is definitely alpha. Shout out, me and Magic got a show that we will be putting together.
No, we don't.
Just ignore the chat.
It's about Wall Street.
She doesn't remember.
She's already doing the crypto. You're going to be doing Wall Street.
It's not crypto.
No, Wall Street.
No, not Wall Street. Nothing financial.
Oh, okay. All right. You got me all excited.
Yeah. But we got something going. Especially me being the huge Disney connoisseur that I am. So, we got some stuff happening.
I feel like you got stuff happening all the time.
I try to. I try to keep busy.
Good. Keep busy. Make this your. Are you going to become a full-time YouTuber?
I do want to do more stuff in YouTube, and this is a huge help. And I do got to say I appreciate that, right? And I appreciate you kind of like letting people, because I don't even think people know that I have a channel. But she said, all right.
In fact, here it is, right here, everyone. Check out his YouTube channel. Subscribe if you haven't. Like some videos. Look at his, his video with the Small Guy Comics Explained. He only has 3.6 million followers. You might want to take a look.
So the funny thing about that, right, is I kind of like set goals for myself when I do something. And one of the things was a sponsorship goal, but another thing was I wanted a big influencer. And I wanted the biggest influencer in, like, because we were doing the comic. Kryptoni said, I didn't know. Yeah, I do, bro. Like, we've been live streaming the comic shop on YouTube and Twitch. But like, so I wanted a big comic book influencer to appreciate the sub, bro. To come through. And the biggest one that I knew was Comics Explained. Now, there was, like, at the time that I was thinking about, there was a Comic Storian, but he unfortunately had passed away, but another huge comic book channel. But outside of that, Comics Explained was, like, the biggest one that I would go to for just comic book reviews, insight, wisdom, and stuff like that. And I was like, how dope would it be to get, like, and this is back then, like, pie in the sky type of stuff, right? Like,
right,
like someone like
I'd love to have Mr. Beast on, right? Like, I'd like a big guy.
Yeah, that's what it was like. That's what it was like. And to have him pull up and come through, I was like, yo, the impossible is attainable. Yeah. Right? Like you set a plan in action, and you just execute and build. And also too, shout out to the community, because and we keep saying this, our community is lit. Like, the support and stuff like that. That's what threw up the flag in the first place, because we do numbers. And so like when that happened, I was just like, yo, like, all you got to do is just set a plan in motion and follow through and just keep doing it, and you can do whatever it is that you want. So this next thing that I want to do is very, very ambitious, ambitious. And this may be another kind of like pie in the sky type of thing, but I know what I want to do. I know how to go about doing it. And once I reveal what it is, I'll let everyone know. But if it's successful, I'm just gonna be honest, yo. My ego is probably gonna inflate like crazy. I'm sorry.
Let's do
I'm
it.
Human. I have to let y'all know. But if successful, it will feel like it'll feel like an accomplishment, a huge accomplishment, because it's
Oh yes.
Magic says she's gonna spill the alpha. No, you can't. You cannot spill the alpha, Magic.
Spill the.
Wait.
No, I was saying, just to go back. So with Comics Explain,
yes,
you set that up, or did he just show up?
So I had the idea of like let's raid dude, right? Let's because we were getting giveaways and everything like that. So I'm like, I can be creative with this, right? And pretty much I can kind of like set up whatever I want based off the giveaway. So I was like, let's get his attention, let's raid him. Mahalo had the great idea of using his hashtag too to kind of like let him know that the fandom's here, and we kind of just we spammed him, and he came in very quick. Like, he came in probably like in the first few minutes of the show. And the thing is, but he didn't, when he came in, we welcomed him. We told him, like, if you want to come on stage, feel free to, or just sit back, relax, enjoy the show, whatever you want to do. And, he stayed. He stayed, but he didn't come on stage. He stayed in the audience, and he stayed in the audience for like 2 hours. For the 2 hours he listened in. And then when we were about to wrap up, then he came on stage, and he stayed for like another hour. Yeah, then he came on stage and he talked with us for like an hour. But the thing is, and that goes back to fandom, and even what you're showing right now, right, with this Blackpink drop, right? When it comes to fandom, right, a big thing is authenticity. Thing is authenticity, right? Like, and I can't, if I'm not like a real fan of something, I typically don't really speak too much on it. Right. I may like it, even if it's something I like. And when Blackpink dropped, right, like, I did dive into their music, and their music was a bop. Like, I did like it, and I put some stuff on my playlist too. And I rock, and my daughter loves that APT song with Rose and Bruno Mars. Yeah, which is a dope song, but a dope record. But like, I'm not like, I didn't grow up listening to Blackpink. Like, I haven't listened to them in years and stuff like that. So it's funny. And I'll tell you a little behind the scenes stories, right? So when we were doing the spaces for Blackpink, right? Because the first 2 ones were done with me and Sanjay, and the third one was done with Sanjay and Omili. And Sanjay, he hit me. He was like, "Yo, well, actually, no, that's not how he talks. He didn't say yo.
He's like,
But he
"Yo."
hit me, and he was like, he asked me, do you want to go into explaining, your love for Blackpink, or how you how you view them as an artist, or if they inspire you and stuff like that. And I told him, I was like, yo, I'm not doing that because yo, I'd be lying. That's cap. That's cap.
Right.
Like I don't, like I do like the songs, and I got some stuff on the playlist, and I got some stuff to play, and it's a bop. But like I'm not a genuine fan like that, and fans
Right.
recognize fans. That's the thing. Like fans recognize fans. So I was like, well, you're better off getting someone like John or someone like Diana at the time, because they actually like are legit fans.
They're into it, right?
Exactly. But here's the thing: it's the same thing with me. It's the same thing with me, because like things that I'm a fan, like I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, right? And when I hear someone talking about it, and there's certain things that's off,
That they're not.
I low key judge them. But
You're definitely
that's
judging
what
me
you
because
do.
yeah. No, I get it.
But
Like I
that's-
did, like yeah. I was
But
just
it's
saying,
not.
I did
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
Right.
I just recognize that.
that they're full
like
of shit.
I wouldn't even
Let's be
say
honest.
that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I would just say that it is what it is, right?
Surface level stuff, right? Like it's
yeah,
not
exactly,
deep.
exactly. Which is fine, because everyone has to start from someplace, right?
Mm-hmm.
So but the thing is, and that's the thing, right? And I think with fans, that's why it's challenging to win them over, because yes, they have the largest amount of love, but that comes from emotion, and they also
Right.
have the largest amount of criticism.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Like some of the most diehard Dragon Ball fans will critique the hell out of Funimation's multiple releases that were trash. So like, but that comes with it. That comes with the fandom, right? So going back to I'm all over the place, man. There was a certain topic that we were on that this went to.
Well, you're supposed to reveal
Authenticity.
what you're going to be doing. That was
No. There was something that we were talking about when it comes to authenticity. He said, "Are you a really DB fan emoji? Stick with Disney, bro." Yo, Majin, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, bro. I have Dragon Ball things that don't exist, bro.
Oh wow.
Like I have things that you can't even buy. Like I'll tell you this, Geekdom 101, which is the #1 Dragon Ball influencer, he hit me up to get something that I have from Dragon Ball, and we had like a
Really?
little interaction.
So you got some
yes.
hardcore stuff.
So yeah, I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, and I'm King Disney. Shout out #King Disney.
Now I feel
Okay.
like the critique of the song I made for you, I should have added it.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. It's what it is. It's when you're trying to sell something. That's the thing. That's the point.
Yeah,
When you're
okay, I
trying to
got you.
sell something, you want it to come from an authentic place, right? You want to
Right.
feel like the person actually cares what you care about, right? Or is this something that's being pushed on me? Right, and that's the biggest thing, and fans will pick up on that. So going back to Comics Explained, that's the round trip. Okay, I
There's
get like
the
this.
round
I'm
trip.
sorry. Bear with me. Anyone that gets annoyed with the way that I speak, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Going back
Just
to
right here.
Comics Explained, right? Like I said, he vetted us for 2 hours, and then he came on stage and talked with us, and that was because he wanted to know what this was. Right?
Yeah, were you
And-
trying to scam? Were you? What's this Veve
Yeah,
thing?
you know, the
What's all
space,
yeah, totally.
especially when it comes to Web3 and when it comes to NFTs, and we know like what the stigma is and all of that, right? So,
Right.
so like that's what they'll do. They'll look and see if this is real. And when he came on stage, and on top of that, when he came on stage and gave us those accolades as far as just what he thought of the show. It was like, yeah, like we're actually doing this.
You did the
We're
right
actually
thing.
doing
Yeah,
this,
yeah, you did it.
But
Right,
it's
right.
real. Like it's it's authentic, and it comes across authentic from the fandom's perspective, because we were noobs when we jumped into this, and we didn't come
Right.
in saying that we were comic book experts. We were like, yo, we love storytelling, we love narratives, we love art. And we're taking that and applying this to let's dive into serialized comic books and critique it from that angle. But yeah, man. So
So
it
cool.
was yeah,
So
it was cool.
you got him. I got a guy named Sticky Goose who came on and tried to roast me live.
Oh
That's what I
no.
got. And he was a comic book guy, but soon after he quit the YouTube
Hmm.
business. So maybe because I tried to roast him and then I look like a douchebag. And
Hmm.
yeah, it was kind of crazy. I've dealt with a few other like smaller comic channels, nothing
Hmm.
like that. But like, yeah, the comic book people are they're they're the real deal. Like they have some
Yeah, of
hardcore
course,
people that get offended
of
easily,
course,
especially with like
of
the
course.
VV stuff. I think they get offended because they think it's
Yeah,
all money. So, but very cool that
yeah.
you got him on, which I think it was definitely good for exposure, right? Like even if it didn't bring on a lot of people, it at least brought like emotion and humanity to something that a lot of people just say, "Oh, NFTs, that's crap," whatever. And you guys are real.
Yeah,
You had me on the show
and
before. It was a great show, and it really, it was a great show.
yeah, and that's and I appreciate that. Thank you. And that's the thing, right? When it comes to as far as getting people to see, well, why do we, jumping it out the gate? Why do I need this? Why, like, what is the benefit of this? And I think sometimes we have to kind of like look back because I know that hit me when I first discovered Vivi. The first thing I thought was like, what is this? Like,
Right.
I'm not gonna pay $69.99 for this resale in the
Right.
store. Like, what? Like, I've never dropped that much money on any type of thing on a phone before, right? Like
Right.
most of the things, it's like like 199, 399, and stuff like that. So you have to kind of like if they don't understand why it is, if they don't feel like they need to have it, then it doesn't matter what IP it is. Like it could be Pokemon, it doesn't matter.
Oh, for sure.
There has to be something built that's going to make people see it as value. And I don't mean when I say value, I don't mean monetary. I mean value as far
Right.
as their time, and what they want to do with it. So
Let me ask you this. I probably have about 15 more minutes, or if you've got to go,
okay,
let me know. But
yeah, yeah.
one of the
15 is fine. 15 is fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. One of the things we were talking about earlier, I forgot, it might have been Cooper. I don't know, just the idea of like, oh no, it was Paul Villa.
Hmm.
He was saying that like I'm not gonna refer any of my friends, even if it's $10 free. And I made an example of like where you could look at VV as not worried about, am I gonna make money on this drop or am I gonna make money on it? If you take $10 and let's say you take your daughter and you go on here and she's like, oh, I want Stitch. That looks really cool. And you grab like two or three others for less than $10 or $10, right? And then you go into the Viviverse and you spend an hour or two building something. You're with
Hmm.
your kid, you're with your family. Like $10 is really cheap for entertainment. You take them to a movie or whatever, it's super expensive.
Hmm.
And like I wish some people would look at it that way. Like I
Hmm.
understand. There were times I wanted to make money, I flipped or whatever, but like there is value in Vivi that goes beyond just like, can I make a ton of money? I know that's
Yeah.
where the investments coming in from, a lot of the whales and stuff, but like I look at Vivi as it's going to hit the masses, right? So
Yeah.
if I can give away a code that gives you $10 free, you go in there and you get your daughter or your son or your family and you pick a few things and you build stuff and you spend an hour or two together having fun. I think there's a lot of value in that. Like, what are your thoughts like about just that situation possibly?
I'm laughing at Tuscan's comment in the chat. Um,
Suckers, right?
yo, uh,
Tucson, he doesn't hold back. He doesn't hold
yo.
back.
So like, yeah, you have to have a reason. You have to have a reason, and a lot of people was buying it with no reason, right? Off of just,
Yes, for sure.
it's this sells this, and maybe it'll, I can flip it for this, right? And you have when it comes on, with fandoms and stuff like that, and people want to have something to do with their time, right?
Correct.
People want to be entertained, right? And that's why, for me, I feel like the comics is probably a really good fleshed out thing because it already has entertainment right there. It's you're reading the book. Now
You
that we
got a
can
book
actually
to read.
read them, right? Because remember,
Totally.
before we couldn't read them, or it was like
Right.
very
Yeah.
hard to read them, or just troublesome to read it.
It was
So now that we
difficult.
can, yeah, now we can read it in a way that makes sense. Now there's time spent, right? There's time spent in the app. between going from, those 26 pages or however and stuff like that. You're spending time on the app using this resource. That is a
Correct.
reason, right? With the Viviverse and stuff like that, that all depends on the type of person you are and how much time you're going to spend there, right? And that's going to appeal to different people, right? Like and once the app comes out, I think that may open it up for accessibility, right? Because more people can actually try it out, but it also has to
Yes.
appeal to you, right? Like if it's not something that you're into doing, then that might not be something that you want because you're not going to spend time with it.
Yeah, like that's not my
Um,
thing. It was not like I'm going to be
so
honest.
so it all
VVverse was not
depends.
my
It all
thing, but
depends.
it does.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Keep going. I was just going to say like VVverse was never anything I cared about. I didn't care if it came, and then it came, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of more interesting than I thought it would have been.
Hmm. Yeah,
So I
and
completely agree.
and another layer is the content created from it, right? Like we have some amazing people that's creating, games and creating stuff like that, and that adds a layer
For
layer
sure.
of fun. That adds a layer of kind of like, especially if you're doing giveaways and stuff like that. So it's the first thing. It's still very early, but it's something to do. And that's the thing. And it's funny because this was something that Trevor was mentioning like years ago on an interview that he had, and he mentioned the fight for retention, right? Because the thing is, when it comes to these digital assets and stuff, you're fighting for time. So it doesn't
Yes.
matter as far as whether someone is doing something with NFTs or whether they're playing Fortnite or whether they're on Call of Duty or whether they're it's time. It's you have a certain allotment of time in the day. Some have more than others, and what do people choose to spend their time doing?
Right.
And you have to, if you're in the business of entertainment, you have to try and allot as much time as you can from people, and that is what's going to get the interest and sell your product. So the more the more they can flesh out to have people spend time in
Exactly.
doing this stuff, whatever it is, whether it's reading, whether it's whatever it is, invest in spending time in the product, then it'll find success.
I think so. I think that's what we're looking for. Whether you like these NFTs or collectibles, I think there's something for everyone. I just at this point, I think it's hard for people to wrap their minds around it. Still, like
Hmm.
we're
Yeah,
still
yeah,
early, right? We're still,
yeah.
and I know people hate that, but we
Well, a
are.
large
But
part of that is just because it's still being built out what to do with it, right?
right,
Like,
like you said, we don't just want pictures. I know Trevor's about like adding utility and taking care of the people who support you. And like here, how many people are buying this chest burster, which does not look, it doesn't look right. Like if I had my kid on here and we came across that, that might be a problem because that looks weird to me. There's certain things on here that just like that doesn't shouldn't be next to Elmo,
hmm.
but
So
you
yeah.
know,
Wapamus said I can easily show VV Collectibles working at the movie theater taking AR photos for parents and their kids.
it's
Could
true.
be, but once again, it depends on what people are interested in, right? Like for me personally, AR photos don't really appeal to me. Like
I
if
agree.
someone showed me that, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, oh, okay, that's cool, right? But the whole like kind of like dropping your vault in AR and walking around, that might
Right.
kind of like make me look right. So that's a personal preference, and that goes back to as far as with selling people things, right? You have to know your customer. You have to know what it is that you want. Just because
Right.
it can do a certain thing doesn't mean that they actually want that, right?
Which
Just
is
because you have
so true.
just because you have Blackpink doesn't mean that they're going to actually want that if they're looking for songs. If what they want is songs,
Yes.
then they might not care about Blackpink NFTs. So there's that whole give and take as far as, well, what do the people what does your target audience actually want, and how can you deliver that to them in what
That's
you're trying to do.
like on the Blackpink. This is why I think with this they should have done some digital that would have had, and maybe they don't even care about the digital, but it's signed by one of them. That I think
Um
they would want. I
yeah.
think like a fan would want something like that. So they might say, I don't really care about the NFT, but you know what? If I got a chance to get that, maybe I will give it a try. And then,
Uh
a percentage will like it or not. You never
Yeah,
know.
Wapamus said a good thing, a good comment too. He said, "Question is, do I want it yet?" Yeah, that's the
Right.
thing. That's the thing. That's how you, right. So, um, sometimes you can take something and the analogy I said, no one wants a pen until they need a pen, right?
Right.
So if you can sell someone a pen, But if they don't need to do anything with it, then there's they're not going to buy it. But if they have a necessity to write something, right, then now it becomes more important. So yes, you can take anything and create a demand around it, but you still have to do that. You still have to create the demand, right? You can't just
I
say,
think,
"Come buy this pen."
yeah.
And
Well,
there's
they're
no,
saying come buy this because they have so many, 50 million followers or whatever. I know Watmus went to Disney World and actually was doing the AR stuff and didn't really push it, but people would come up to him and be like, "What are you doing?" or something like that. So in a situation like that, if it's not a
yeah.
hard sell, it can
Yeah,
definitely,
so
do
yeah,
it.
it all depends on your audience. It all depends on what they want, and also different people want different things, right? Like I said,
Right.
I'm not sold. I wasn't sold on the whole like AR photos, but that doesn't mean everyone is like that. It's just
Just people
if
who
you
will like them.
yeah, if
Yeah.
you approached me, I wouldn't care. But once again,
Right.
that's a me thing, right? So, but I do collect on Veve. I collect a lot of stuff on Veve, So there is something there for me, right? So
Right.
it's just a matter of kind of like finding what your audience is going to be interested in and kind of pinpointing that to them.
Which
More
is
than
hard.
the IP. Yeah, more than
Which
the
is
IP,
which is
but
very
also-
hard because
yeah.
a lot of people who are here at the beginning was like anything you buy, you're going to make a ton of money. So that was like the thing. Then it was like, you couldn't make as much money, but you still could. And then it got slower and slower. And now it's like trying to convince us why we got to have Blackpink, right? And it's like it gets harder and harder. But like I still like the fact that they're trying, that they're adding new IPs or adding onto existing ones. I think it's smart. They got to keep trying, keep throwing stuff at the wall. Something's going to stick. But not everyone's going to be happy all the time, which is I think what we run into. And Denny's saying meet and greet, concert tickets. There's so much they could have done, but will they? Especially with like Blackpink. Yeah, concert tickets. There was a lot they could have done that I think would have forced some people who would never get an NFT from the Blinks to say, you know what, I might go for this. I could get a ticket, I could get this signature, or whatever. So, but I think they're going to keep trying.
Yeah, and it's also what they can do, right? So
Well, that's true too. We don't know what they can do.
I don't know the extent of their agreements. I don't know, so you can kind of only work in the parameters that you have, right?
Right.
So I mean, even me, I can say, oh well, they could have released a song or something like that, but could they have?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Right?
I doubt it.
I don't
I
know what
don't
was in the
think they could.
contract, right? So it's kind of like but I mean,
Rose.
Going back to what you were saying as far as with during the time, like you buy this thing and you'll instantly make money. That's a very precarious way of kind of like looking at purchases because it's
Right.
very it's only in a window of time, right?
Right.
Like you had a certain window of time where things were moving in a certain direction because that was the trajectory of the market. That was how things were going, right? But that's not a forever
Web3.
thing.
It's not a thing
Yeah,
anymore. No,
it's
people
not-
kind of
well,
caught on.
Yeah, it's not a forever thing. So
I think it's
you
Rose,
know,
by the way. In White Lotus.
White
The
Lotus?
girl in White Lotus, I think it's Rose, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it
Rose
definitely
is
it
the
was
blonde one. Rose is the blonde one.
Yeah, just it was a small period of time where a lot of things boomed and that brought a lot of people in, and then those people got upset if they got in right at the top. And I like Veve. I think a lot of it's been the Veve fan was, it's redundant at this point, but it really is like that's why we like this. We like hanging out with people and we're collecting toys or comics or whatever. There's a fun aspect to it for sure.
Yeah, for me, like I've been collecting digital things before Veve, right? Like I've been collecting digital movies. I have like a digital library through Voodoo, which is now Fandango. Like I like buying certain things that I'm attached to. And I like having a collection of them. Like I have, when it comes to Dragon Ball, I have like multiple re-releases of that. I have the Dragon boxes, which is if for those that don't know what that is the only way that Dragon Ball was ever released in its proper aspect ratio. Because when it came over here, it was cropped for widescreen. So and also the colors were saturated, so the colors aren't correct. So the Dragon boxes are the way to watch it as it actually came out, taken from the masters. And those were sold very limited. They were sold very limited, and when I got it, to get it brand new was about $3,000.
Jeez. Wow.
And then to get it used was about $1,000.
And this is
and
what,
this was years ago.
4.3? Was it 4.3? Was that the original?
Yeah.
Ratio? Okay.
Yeah. So like, there's certain things, and I've been collecting certain things because I have a passion for it, because I just genuinely want to have it, and I like revisiting that over and over again. If there's storylines, whether it be I love the Injustice storyline from DC. I'll read that over and over again. I've watched Dragon Ball I don't know how many times over and over and over again, because I'm just a fan of certain things, and I want to revisit those stories. I want to revisit those things. And and that's why I collect certain things, because I want to have it in my collection. I don't want to worry about streaming. I don't want to worry about as far as whether it'll be taken off streaming sites on certain things. I don't want to have to worry about the quality of it, because streams are compressed, right? I do notice the quality of a compressed file versus something that is not compressed.
Right.
So and those things trigger me. Those things bug.
I was gonna say
collect-
I have friends who are musicians too, and they can tell that it's trash. Like especially like Suno, it's terrible. Like you can definitely tell it's compressed. It's not good. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's got to be hard for you.
Yeah. So jumping into Veve, it wasn't something that I wasn't already doing. Like
Right.
it was something that I was already doing, except now I'm doing it, and there's a level of value to it, like resale value. Before, I was buying digital stuff or digital assets or in-game items and stuff like that, and there was no resale value.
You couldn't
to it.
sell, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could sell accounts, but anyway,
That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, this was like, all right, well, I can do what I've been doing, right? And now there's a layer of value to it, so it makes it a little bit just more tangible to me. I'd say it makes it a little bit more tangible as far as with it, being a physical item, and yeah. So for me, that's why I like it. But that's once again a thing that's specific to me, right? That curtails to me, right?
Right.
Like I said, I've never had interest in taking AR photos, but I'm not really someone that even takes photos.
Yeah, I'm like that.
I'm on stream right now through a VTube, right? So
right. I
so
get
I'm
that.
not
Like yeah.
I'm not even really a photo person. So it all goes to, well, what do people want, and that is kind of like that comes with just understanding who you're trying to reach.
Absolutely. It's getting close to almost time. I put up here. This is Emoji's YouTube channel. Help him grow. He needs more subs. Then he can get monetized and do more stuff. You've got some new stuff coming up. Why don't I give you the floor to kind of close out what you got, what you want to tell everyone, and then I'll say a couple things. Then we'll head out of here.
Okay. I thought you were gonna do the screen thingy.
Oh,
if you want to, you don't have to. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Hey everyone.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, here you go. Now I got you. Okay, here we go. There you go.
Hey everyone. It's been a blast. I appreciate you, InformMint, for everything. Thank you for having me. This is fun. I enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoyed the performances. I'm so glad that we didn't get you in trouble. Shout out InformMint's wife for coming through on the chat, and appreciate everyone in the chat that came through. Like I said, I do have some stuff planned, and you'll see very, very soon what's happening. But it's very ambitious. I'm gonna be working with someone that is a close friend of mine, but also a YouTuber who has millions of views. So stay on the lookout, and you will see me more on the YouTube side. I was on the YouTube side, but you'll see more. So make sure to like and subscribe to this video, and subscribe to my YouTube so you can see what is on the horizons. In the meantime, I'll check you guys in spaces. Be sure to come through the Oasis on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with myself and my co-hosts Max, Janie, and Magica. And I think that's it. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. And playing sounds. We'll see if I get the copyright stuff. If I do, I'll just take out the music.
I think you're good. I think you'll be good.
It didn't happen. I've done it before. I did live and it like cut me out after like, I don't know, 35 seconds. Then it was out.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see once it gets uploaded. Sometimes the copyright will come in. Sometimes it won't. I think we're good. But I really appreciate you coming here. I really appreciate everyone in chat. Make sure to go check out his channel for real. If you haven't subbed, it's not that hard. Just go there real quick. Just give him a sub and then, hang out, hit the notification bell so you know what's going on. You can sub to me if you haven't yet. I really appreciate it if you would do that. I'm about to get monetized. In fact, today should get me that 3,000 monetization. And then hopefully in a month, I'll be fully monetized. But I really appreciate everyone coming out and hanging out. And Emojii, thank you for coming. I'm going to get out of here. If you want to hang just for 2 seconds, but I do need to get out of here pretty quickly. Everyone in chat, I will see you on Tuesday. I will be back Tuesday. I might stream on Monday. I doubt it, though. But check out the Oasis one more time on the time.
That is 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on X Spaces. You can follow either any one of us at Official Emojii, Veve Magic, Max, or Janie. And tune in.
There you go. I put YouTube to sleep. Nice. I love it. All right, everyone. Do something nice for somebody today. Really appreciate everyone coming here. I will see you next time. All right, I'm out. Peace, everyone.
Peace.